Hello, welcome to the Hypervegas Media Channel. We are playing another game of Savage Worlds Interface Zero, our Hypervegas. We're episode 7 now, I believe, right? 7 or 8. I put 7. Hopefully it is 7 and not 8.
7, yeah.
I think 7.
I think it is 7, so. I
7th
listed it as 7.
No, it's the 8th month.
Yeah,
Did we start in January?
I think we started February, so
Okay.
yes. Okay, so we're at 7. So let's see. Announcements. Tomorrow's D&D. We're starting a new game of D&D, playing Dragonlance. So we're going old school rules. It's mostly 2nd edition, a little bit of 1st edition. We'll call it 1.8. AD&D 1.8 because it's closer to 2nd edition, or 2nd edition minus 2E minus, whatever. And we'll be playing Dragonlance. So, and we do have a Kinder in the party. I hope she can actually play up the Kinder like the Kinder needs to be played, which is super annoying. We'll see how that goes. So, other announcements. I don't think that we have any other announcements that needs to be made. If there is, I'll make them at break or end of game. So
are you not recording Shadowrun?
No.
Oh.
At the comic shop? No. We're just playing Shadowrun.
Okay. Didn't know.
No, I'm not. I don't know how those guys play yet. So, and plus it's an open forum, anybody can stop in, so you don't know what kind of yahoos you're gonna get playing there.
Hi, sir.
So, well, then I guess with the announcements over, let's get into recap from last game, since it was like over a month ago. Let's see. We finished up the story arc where Kat was being framed, and so loud, whatever she's doing in there. Chips. She's chipping. So, you guys have had a month off since last time, and over the month you've seen it's been big news. And I'm sure you've been glued to the TV. You got the information. You had all the data you needed on this whole conspiracy against you, against Kat, and you turned it into the proper authorities, whether you did it anonymously or not. Cleared your name that way, and the two of them have been arrested. She was actually arrested looking like you. And then they took her out and put her back in her regular body. And it's been all, the trial's scheduled. It's going to be a long process, The trial's not scheduled for another, probably year, but you know how it works. It's really slow. But you've seen them there hasn't been actual interviews, but you've seen them, walking with big crowds of people and all the paparazzi taking their pictures, and they're like trying to hide and everything. But it's all over the news about, and they try to assassinate a senator, so there's that plot in there as well. They did have extra dubs, extra clones of you on file.
I might have appropriated one of those.
That have
As your slave.
that were supposed to be destroyed.
Right.
Did you want to appropriate?
You don't get one.
Did you want to appropriate one of those?
Yes.
Okay. Give me. It's going to cost you a little bit of money and a little bit of charisma right now. So give me your persuasion roll.
All right. 19. Nine plus 8, 17.
What was the goal? What was the target?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll take that off of I'll give you a discount. You did some good persuading.
I'm glad I bought that edge now.
Well, I'm glad you found your.
I'm glad you found yourself.
Yeah, I'm glad you found yourself.
The person that you're persuading, it's hey, this thing is already paid for, so a big chunk of it is already covered, but I'm gonna have to charge you a little bit of storage if that's okay.
That's all right, I guess.
Okay, how's 20,000?
I'll take it.
Yeah, because to create these are a lot more expensive than that.
Yeah, I remember we talked about it one time. I
Yeah,
forget how
to
much it was,
create
but it
these
was...
are a lot more expensive. Hey, what's up, Sid? Sid's in chat.
That's it.
Sid.
So
Sid.
Would that go under gear? Your dub? What does that go under? Like,
yeah, put it under your gear, I guess.
You're gonna treat it as your gear, treat it as a contact.
We're gonna need you to come in routinely. That's up. You can do it once a week. You can do it once a month. You can do it every 6 months. We don't recommend that. But the more routinely you come in, the more updated your memories will be when we put you into the next dub.
okay.
So
Can I go ahead and do one now? Just the starting one?
absolutely,
All right. I'll do that
absolutely.
then. And we'll probably do once a week.
There's
Mechanically,
two.
mechanically, what that's going to do is, from your last backup
Right.
of your dub, is going to be a screenshot of your character sheet the way it is.
Okay.
So if you
So I'm updated as of
basically
right now.
when you level up and you buy new skills or whatever, you're going to want to go and
Yeah.
update your dub.
Okay.
So if you get anything new mechanically, not money wise, because you'll still have that, but you want to
Okay.
go update your dub.
I'll track my updates by game session dates so we know.
Yeah. So you just got a 1-up mushroom basically.
Yeah, because I just got an edge too, so now's a good time to
Yeah. Now it's time.
establish my dub.
Take a screenshot. Okay, so, and then you guys had a crazy adventure, tight ass. There he is. Can't see all of him, but he's here.
I can't get him. I'm trapped.
Between, no, we're gonna go around the table in a sec. Between EMPing a mansion of a drug dealer,
You missed some crazy stuff.
and then you had the group of mercenaries chasing after you that you had to fight, and you took them out, and
My face took him out.
yeah, took it.
I hurt that fist.
Somebody took a few punches in there, but you guys managed to survive, and that was the
Barely.
most damage I've ever done to you.
So close.
All right, so you've had about a month off to recuperate and whatever else you've needed to do. Over here, Vera Marsh, our patchman, our doctor, what have you been doing in your month off?
Just been, renovating my hospital. Oh, sorry, my clinic. Not a hospital. But, trying to get it to be a hospital eventually.
Well, the clinic is a little different than a hospital.
I'm branching out.
Your clinic is like Med Express.
I also
Versus
reached
a
out
hospital,
to the victims that got their augments pulled out of them to help make some bank.
Okay.
Oh, good idea. After we've liquefied
Yeah.
their brains, hey, I can help you.
Okay.
Sell the augments as
yeah.
well. So yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So what skills do you have in like negotiating of some kind, or maybe a streetwise?
I have streetwise.
You got a streetwise? Make me a streetwise roll.
2d6s.
Don't forget your wild die.
Just sounded so heavy.
Huh?
4.
4 is a success. So you were able to do some work, help these with their augments,
Do you want these?
but you your negotiating skills weren't that great.
Darn.
But
It's because I'm a cyborg.
you were doing that at a discounted rate, maybe to get your maybe to get
Still
your
well there,
name
guys.
out there.
As I said, I
But
opened back in the
you made about
I brought him last weekend.
$40,000, 40,000 credits for doing
Throw
that.
him on the counter. Meant to grab and put him back in my
I mean,
purse,
it's
and I was
not
like,
cheap to do it, and there were a few people that you were able to work with. Was there anything else you did throughout your month, or is it you
Just
just
throw all this stuff in it, so we just grab that and we know we have it all. So.
were working with that? Where's Vera Marsh currently today? Where's Vera Marsh right now?
I'm a clinic.
At the clinic working.
Yep.
Proxy, what'd you do on your month off?
The month I have been working on my hacking skills, and I've been targeting small corporations that I don't think are great for the local business. So I've been targeting them, stealing their secrets, and selling them on the black market.
Okay.
He's a one-man
And you wait
anonymous.
for me.
Proxy.
Getting a
And
lot of
I worked
enemies
a
there.
little bit with Bats here.
We'll deal with that in
On
a
his
minute.
big scheme.
We'll deal with that. We might make bats go last because this is absolutely insane. We've talked a little bit about it already. So, Proxy, you also have come into some new Zeke psionic powers.
Yes.
And
Oh yeah, we got. To
what
see
have you
your
done with
name.
those over the last month?
I've researched it a little bit to make sure I'm not like Zeeks are known, right?
Zeeks are known, but there are some hate groups out there, and there is a Zeke Haven. There's multiple ones that they can seek refuge in. So there's not only just hate groups out there. There's also activists, for Zeke rights as well. So Zeeks are definitely controversial.
Well,
And the hate groups it's more of a fear thing. They don't understand them, and they are scared of them and want them gone or wrangled up and walled off a city and stick them in there somewhere, like Escape from New York, and they just put a wall around it and stick you in there.
Sounds
I've
like a
been-
bomb.
yeah, I've been researching that, and any corporations that are capitalizing on the hate mongering of Zeeks, I've been.
There
I've
are
been
some
trying to take down.
corporations that actually employ Zeeks, I guess you could say. It's more of indentured servitude. You're never going to get out of it. You're always stuck with it unless you want to run. Right? You got to run. So there is some of that, and yeah, you've found that there's a few that are not friendly to Zeeks, but the ones that are friendly are still not really your friends.
Okay.
So corporation wise, you want to steer clear of them.
Right, that's why I've been taking secrets and
so-
selling them and trying
but-
to take them down.
You haven't learned to control your powers yet, so it's still stressful situations will.
Any failure.
So if he's stressed, run for the hills.
Yes,
Don't
and you
stay
don't
near me.
even fully know what powers you have. You've only seen one emerge from you, and so we'll see. So you
Hypodermic with like a mega sedative, just to boop, and we'll shut him down if we're like.
I actually do.
yeah, she does.
Yeah, I actually have
so Proxy,
12
you
knockout
have
poison,
Nice.
Oh,
chemical injector.
hacking into
I
these
don't need it.
corporations for secrets,
Yeah.
and you have a roll for that, right?
I make a smarts roll. If it's successful, I roll a 1d10 times 1,000 credits worth of info, and I can sell it on the black market.
Okay, so with your smarts roll, go ahead and give that to me. I have my handy dandy notebook.
Oh yeah, I need to roll for my entourage too. Crap.
Seven.
Oh, 7. Let me get to. I don't know where my notebook is. So I gotta find the right page. Okay, here we are. Ooh. This is my one.
Oh man.
So you spent a month trying to get in. you got spotted by their anti-hackers
Mm-hmm.
and ran out of there. You might have gotten a little bit of neural feedback coming at you, but you're fine now. I mean, nothing you hadn't had before.
My neural toughness is a 9 now, but
Yeah, so I mean, they might have got you. They might have hit you with some programs. They tried to trace you, but you were able to get away. So
Okay.
nothing too terrible. Oh, bats.
You can get back to me. That's fine.
We'll come back to bats. What has Kat been doing in the month off?
Well, for the first couple of weeks, Kat spent a whole lot of time in the hospital getting some reconstructive surgery and some dental work after all the punches to the face.
So with the cyber arm.
And that, yeah, from the cyber arm, yeah, I was a little messed up. But once I healed up
Looking
from
good now.
that, you're not getting one of my dubs.
Yeah, let's see her.
He's like, oh, looking good.
Yeah. But the last couple of weeks, I
Looking good
actually did a quick job on like some guest parts on a couple of movies they wanted me to do while I was
okay.
still a white tiger.
Mm-hmm.
And currently today, I'm in the salon getting the dye job back to my natural color.
Oh
So-
yeah, where's Proxy at currently?
You know,
I'm
your
at Hanks.
celebrity might be
You're at
on the
Hanks,
rise
okay.
right now because of all the news
Oh.
Well, I
coverage.
had a couple of parts in the movies after the
Sweet.
plastic surgery healed up.
So with the plastic surgery, you didn't just get it fixed.
Oh yeah, they actually kind of updated a little. I am now very attractive and have +4 to my charisma, so I now have a charisma of 8.
So I am not ever winning any negotiations ever with any of my guys.
Not guys.
Maybe not.
Right.
No straight characters.
If they're a furry, if they're a furry, they've already lost. So,
Yeah.
so,
Oh yeah, I know.
Do you have-
What's that?
you have something that's like maybe performance of some kind, or
We talked about maybe doing like knowledge for that, but we never actually set anything up. I mean, I have my charisma, my persuasion. I don't know if that can work for it.
yeah, roll that.
Okay.
Persuasion would be kind of like acting, I would say.
13.
13 targets of 4. How many raises is that? That's
Well, didn't you get to roll your 6 again?
That's 2 raises.
Did you get a
No, it
six?
didn't explode. It was
Oh,
a 5.
okay.
that's 2
Oh,
raises.
I thought it was a 6. I was like, oh.
You did a couple of movies.
Yeah. Like guest parts because
Guest
they wanted
parts.
to squeeze me in real quick.
Sure. I mean, they
Now that I'm like more famous
more
again.
famous, yeah, and they're that's 3,000 per part. So you did 2 parts, 6,000.
Okay.
Ooh, that helps pay for your 20,000.
That'll help pay for some plastic surgery. Like you guys are hurting for money right now. I
No,
don't
not
think
really.
you
Not
are.
after some of the stuff we've pulled. I mean, we've got drug dealers selling drugs for
Well,
us. We've got-
I'll have that money for you here in just a minute.
Yeah, we'll get back to you. So, Jenna 3.0, who hasn't been here for a while, where have you been while all of these shenanigans have happened? You're like, oh, Vera, you're like, oh, Kat, you look way better now. So where have Jenna been?
I have been in Atlantic City with Jenna 2.0 because she's about on her 10th year of life. And
And
I went there because I found out that my former employer
so
has
it only lasts about
been-
10 years.
has been looking for me.
Yes, you're wanted for taking off, basically,
Yes.
from your former employee.
With
You
money.
actually have a kind of a sort of a price on your head.
Yes. So I hid for a while. Well, I didn't hide,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
but I just wasn't in town.
Well, it's probably a good idea that you weren't with them while all this chaos was going on because there was a lot of news coverage of it, and you would have been made really quick. So how did you do in Atlantic City?
Oh, I made pretty good money considering the fact.
You had gambling as a skill. Why so serious?
Of course, I don't.
Well, you
But
can,
that's okay
you
because
can do it untrained.
I have mind reading.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Who needs to train in it?
roll
Just
your
to
mind
follow
reading
along.
skill, which is going to be your psionics.
Shit.
And the target is
11.
the target is 4.
I got
And
11.
that's going to be 10,000 per success and raise that you win.
11 is 1 raise.
1 raise, so that's 20,000. You won 20,000 credits while in Atlantic City.
Sweet, because I need it. I was poor for a while.
Yeah, she wasn't here for the big cash payoff.
No,
Yeah,
I wasn't.
We stole some serious
Stole
stuff.
a lot of money.
We did.
I can make Mouse
Oh.
put it in this to lift us up all the money.
Okay, now we'll come back around the
You can shoot
bats.
them later.
Oh,
Alright,
wait,
you're
wait,
up.
wait,
Oh,
one
hold on.
second. Okay, so Kat was, okay, you're in your clinic. Logan, Proxy is at Hank's. Kat
I'm at the
is
spa finishing up the dab
at
job
the
and stuff.
spa.
Not a real
Uh,
Yeah, real
Jenna,
salon.
where are you currently at?
I'm leaving the airport and heading to Hank's.
Okay, so you're on the road on the way to Hank's.
Yes.
Bats.
Where am I now?
No.
By
We've
the-
been doing it for
Okay.
a month off.
By the time Bats gets done, I'll be to Hank's.
Well, to start off with, the first thing I did is went to Mouse to get the money that he owed us for selling the Black Mist.
Okay, so Mouse had, I don't know,
I think we gave him like half of it, I think.
So-
we didn't want to give him all of it.
he had probably $100,000, 100,000 credits worth of product of drugs, and you get about 65,000 from Mouse,
Okay.
and some really lame excuses,
Mouse,
and some jitteriness
and-
and general things, Mouse things that you've come to know.
and I tell Mouse, I'll tell you what, Mouse,
Stop, please.
I will forgive you misplacing some of our money, and I'll even give you more. But you got to do me a favor.
Anything, man, anything. Just
So-
don't kill me.
What
I've seen what you guys do. It's like, you're not gonna bite me, are you?
No. You're my friend. And
Huh?
stay my friend, and we won't have any
the money
problem.
that he gives. So
He gives you this look that you can't see, and he's like, that's kind of like
that's everybody's cut.
when you say
Sweet things.
friend, and he's
What
like,
is it?
he
65,000.
doesn't believe you, but you can't see it in his face.
No, hold on, don't do that. I'm not taking my cut. I'm taking the rest of the drugs for a personal project.
Wait, so you're not taking
I'm not
your
even
cut
taking
from
my cut of
65?
that, so
Oh,
divide it
that's
by
wrong then.
4. So you
Alright.
guys should have a quarter of that 65
Alright.
each. Because I'm taking the rest of the drugs.
16,250.
Proxy and I then take Mouse.
You take him with you.
Mouse is coming with us.
Is Proxy in the car with you right now?
Proxy
Or,
is in the
this was
car.
over the month.
This is over the month.
Yeah.
Proxy's in the car with me, and Mouse is in the car with me.
Yes. Okay.
We take the remainder of the drugs and give Proxy or give Mouse a little bit of them and tell him, or give Mouse most of them and say, see what I've got left here, you do this for me and the rest of this is yours. And I keep a good portion of it. So he's getting like 10 grand worth of drugs just for playing this
Sure.
game.
Okay.
So we pull up to the car of the president of the largest taxi company in Las Vegas. And Proxy's popping the trunk of that car at the beginning of a business day.
Okay.
He's popping the trunk of that car. And Mouse will run and drop the Black Mist into the trunk of the car of the owner of the rival taxi company. At which time, we will drop Mouse off and he will anonymously call the police and say that he is buying huge amounts of drugs from the president of that company.
Okay.
And I am presuming at this point in my plan that this guy gets arrested.
Ooh, Mouse. Oh, Mouse.
Mouse did good, apparently.
He exploded that die twice.
Go Mouse, baby, go Mouse.
You've never seen Mouse so steady, so confident in doing something.
Was that drugs?
Well,
you gave him?
and
He didn't want you to
obviously
kill
Bat,
him.
Bat still hasn't ever seen it.
But Proxy told me.
Yeah, Proxy's like, man, you should see this guy's like moving like
Like a
nothing.
ninja.
Like he
Ninja Mouse.
he got over there. Proxy popped that trunk. He slid it in there, and I mean, wiped it down. Like there is no trace of nothing leading back to anybody. Mouse like dominated this. So you make the call, and the police bust this guy. And this is I want to say your big rival of taxi cab driving. And
Well, he's got a big company with a lot of
It's the Sunny Days Cab Company.
right, yeah. So I mean, it's not a small cab company. This is a thing in Vegas. You know, he's,
I want the
he's
big one, yeah.
doing a lot of
This is the one the hotel's called.
This is Uber in Vegas.
There you go,
This is
yeah.
Uber of Vegas. So he's all over the news. He's going down. But every time he said, "Yeah, that's not it. I'm innocent. I'm innocent." He's like, "I'm being framed." It's all over the place.
I call the very next day,
Mm-hmm.
because this is like early in the month. The very next day, I'm calling the mayor of Las Vegas.
Sure.
And I'll speak to
Are
his
you calling
secretary.
directly?
I'm calling the
or are you having
secretary.
a-
Whoever answers the phone at his office.
Or are you having
I
a
mean,
contact?
I
do
can
this?
get his.
Well, no.
cell phone number
I
and
want to do
everything.
it like I am going to be a huge campaign contributor to it. I want to call his office and say, look, I'm wanting to make a huge donation. You know, I'd like to
Okay.
meet with the mayor and make a huge donation to his campaign.
Getting in politics.
Okay.
Whoa.
Your little bat suit and your bat size suit. All right. What? Okay, so you get a meeting set up.
And I meet with the mayor.
Uh-huh.
And I explained to him that I have a taxi company in town, and I am exceptionally happy. Oh yeah, and Proxy, by the way, got me a legit taxi license through hacking.
Yes.
So
Okay, we'll assume that went fine.
okay,
It's not hard to do.
It's
for
not.
Me.
It's
Okay.
not. So.
so I'm a legit taxi company, and I hear about the unfortunateness that has happened to my good friend John Smith, who owns the other taxi
Sunny
company,
Days Cab Company.
Sunny Days Cab Company, and I want to let you know that I support your policies, Mr. Mayor. I really appreciate what you have done for this town, and I would like to contribute to your campaign. And I would also be interested in, any of the cab company's assets that are seized, purchasing them from the town as well, because that needs to be run by somebody who knows how to do it.
What kind of donation are we talking about here?
I would like to donate 100,000 credits to your campaign. Because I'm going to get a multi-million-dollar company, so whatever, what I mean?
What's your negotiation? You got a negotiation?
I think he's only got intimidation.
Persuasion.
He doesn't have persuasion, he has intimidation, I'm pretty sure.
I have intimidation,
Well, you're not trying to intimidate him, are you?
right? But I do have notice, so I would be able to notice if he was really disappointed in that.
Well, he doesn't sound disappointed.
Okay, but I do not have my persuasion. Even I don't even have that.
Should ask me.
Okay, so it's D4 and a wild die, -2.
All right. 4. So 4.
4. He says, well, that's a nice start to my campaign. But you did say you'd also want to buy this from the city itself.
Absolutely.
Why don't we call it 200,000 and you got yourself a cab company?
Outstanding. Mr. Mayor, I want to let you know we can be longtime friends, and I will be a longtime supporter, sir.
Okay. And he says, absolutely.
I'm not going to negotiate. Fuck it.
And put him down as a pseudo contact, the mayor. And what I mean by pseudo contact is he's going to cost extra above what your other contacts would be, whether it's street cred or money.
Fair.
He's that kind of mayor.
I was hoping.
He's going to cost. So he's going to cost probably double what everybody else would cost.
So, Let me ask you a weird question.
Yeah.
How much is a cab company worth?
How much is a cab company
Yeah, but
worth?
I'm like, because I just made like 5 million credits. I mean,
I know. Well, we'll have to figure out the logistics
all right,
of
whatever.
it.
I got drivers. I got everything now. So
yeah,
now I have
so
lots of extra resources.
You are going to have some extra resources now. And so you're kind of going to get where Renee has an entourage, Kat has an entourage. You're kind of going to get an entourage of cabbies.
Like Grand Theft Auto, you can call and order the cab, and we can get whatever we need.
And these guys are going to be the kind of contacts that they are. Is going to, you need a ride real quick. There's probably one near you. They'd even dump their fare out for you because that's what you've trained them to do. Hey, when I call you, you pick me up.
Well, I'm going to hire a especially larger cab.
These are cabbies that go all over Vegas, and they probably know a lot of shady shit going around. So you're going to have some information there as well, so you can probably tap into those guys when needed. So you got that going for you. That's pretty nice. So I mean, we'll role play when we get to it, though.
I took $200,000 off. Are you going to charge me for the taxi company from the city also?
Well, the 200,000
bought everything.
Yeah, it was you gave the mayor 200,000, and you gave the city another 100,000.
Wonderful.
It probably all went to the mayor.
Yeah, I hope he enjoys it and has a good stay.
At least 150,000 of it went to the mayor. So, okay, where's Bats right now?
I'll probably be hanging out at Hank's because I'm sitting pretty this month, or sitting at my new offices in my new big taxi company.
Okay, so
I'll be in the offices.
You're at your office. Mm-hmm. All right, so Proxy, that brings us back to you because you are at Hank's.
Yes.
What are you doing at Hank's? Where are you at? There's the bar. It's actually, I got it right there, sitting on the grid. Where are you at?
Probably just in the general seating.
Hank is behind the bar. Are you hanging
Which
out?
bar?
The main bar.
I'm probably closer over here towards Hank.
So you're not at the bar?
No, not at the bar, but I'm around if he needs me.
Visible to anybody that walks in?
Excuse me.
Or are you out of the way?
I'll be visible.
You'll be visible?
Doesn't matter to me right now, at least.
All right, so in walks this lady. A athletic build. She's human, not 2.0, just standard human. Athletic build, in great shape. Give me a notice roll. Four. You under her jacket, you notice a bit of a bulge. She's got a weapon on.
She got a gun.
Okay.
And she walks straight up to the bar, and she says, I'm looking for this guy, goes by the name Proxy. What do you do when you hear that?
I'm going to shoot Frank a text that says not here.
Okay, so you're over in a booth.
Yeah.
All right, she, because there's other people in here, so she's scanning the crowd. She kind of didn't notice you right off. And Hank says, not here, haven't seen him.
I'm going to shoot him another text that says,
she says,
gun in the jacket, careful.
She gets in her pocket and she hands him a business card. She says, my name is Brooke. You can call me at this number whenever he comes in. I'm with Lucidity. We need to have a conversation with him. He's a very dangerous individual, and we need
haven't seen dead people.
Some things have come up of recent, and we need to have a conversation with him. So, what do you want to do when you hear that? I gotta close this door.
Well, first off, what is lucidity or whatever?
Do you want to do a real quick search for it?
Yeah. What do you want? Knowledge programming, smarts.
Yeah, just give me a sure, knowledge programming will work.
7.
7. Lucidity is an anti-Zeke group.
Ain't gonna say nothing. Just gonna keep sitting here, waiting
Right.
for her to leave.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm gonna track her though through her tap.
Do you really want to do that?
Are you trying to hide from her at all?
Not visibly, no. I'm just minding my own business, kind of leaning my hand like this.
Oh no.
If you're trying to conceal yourself so she doesn't see you, I need a stealth roll.
That's fine.
If not,
4.
Oh no.
she says, her and Hank talk for a few more minutes, and she's trying to get information. You know, where's he hang out at? Where do you think I can find him now? Can you call him for me? You know, and Hank is deflecting. You know, I don't have his number. He comes in, looks for work every now and then. You know, if you want to hang out, maybe, but I'm going to require you to buy a drink. You know, and she like puts money down to buy a drink, and he's like, it's a 5-drink minimum. And she like picks her money back up, and she's like, just call me when he comes in. And she walks out and doesn't see you. So you've slunk down, and she doesn't see you. So there's a group out there that is anti-Zeke called Lucidity, and they're looking for you. They're
Better you than me.
and not only looking for you, after she leaves, Hank drops the card off to you, and it's Brooke Carter, bounty hunter.
They're
Oh.
looking
Check her
for.
out.
They're looking for him.
Why do you think she's looking for me?
Oh, you're Zeke. Oh, okay.
He's a Zeke.
I didn't miss that.
Right, remember his powers exploded out of him last time.
Remember he
when
melted the guys in the
Yeah,
car?
He got
Can I-
distressed.
Can I
Turned
track
him into
her
puddles of goo.
through her tap?
Hacking to get through her firewall.
No. Get to
12.
first.
Yeah. Okay.
Be a good boy.
So you're tracking her.
I want to keep that up
Sure.
at all times.
Sure. And as you're watching her, she's kind of going random places throughout the city. Like maybe you're not her only job.
Does it look like she's visited the scene where I blew up at all? Does she
not-
go to it?
No, not today.
Okay.
So you got that going for you. And about this time, everybody gets a message on their tabs. So not only do you have that to deal with, now everybody's got something to deal with. And the message reads,
Damn it.
I gotta find where I put it. Meet me at the given location below at, it specifies a time, it's like 10 o'clock at night. Signed Mr. Johnson, and then it has GPS coordinates.
Mr. Jones.
Do we know Mr. Johnson?
Meet me at
Mr. Johnson,
For-
Miss Johnson. It's
for
most
work.
people who give us jobs.
Oh, is it
Fitting.
Ms. Johnson or Mr.
if looking for work, meet me at
Gotcha.
coordinates
if looking for-
below.
Okay.
Signed Mr. Johnson. Now, people giving you jobs never use their
Fair
real
enough,
name.
fair
They're always Johnson or Smith or.
So,
Hank.
Proxy, are you able to figure out who that is?
Yeah, it's a bounty hunter for what was the place called?
Who?
No, the
No,
Johnson.
she's
Johnson.
Oh, the
she's asking you
Johnson.
about
Oh,
Johnson.
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
we don't know who
I
it
don't know if we'd be able to track and figure out who it is.
Probably not. They got high security for those people.
Where is the location at?
is. Is it public or really private and dangerous?
The location is not on the main strip of Vegas. Obviously, it's but it is a shadier bar.
Okay, but it's not like out in the middle of the desert.
No, it's not out in the middle of the desert. It is a public location. I won't say shadier. It's not as nice as Hank's. And his still isn't like strip material, but he does take pride in it. But it's definitely a lower class bar. And it just specifies, Mr. Johnson. So probably if you go there, you probably just ask for Mr. Johnson and you'll get directed. So this is probably somewhere that is used to this kind of thing, but public enough that you're not going to want to pull anything on him.
I have my largest taxi driver drive me.
So you guys are going to meet up with him?
You want to meet
Yeah.
at the bar
And,
first?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, we should
You want
probably
me to
go.
Hanks first?
Should we meet at Hank's and then go to the
and then
bar?
all right.
Yeah, I was on my way to Hank's already, so that's fine.
I have a driver now.
You probably-
I have a few of them.
You probably get to Hank's and you see, as you're entering Hank's, you see this lady that well built and looks like she could kick some ass leaving, and kind of looks a little pissed as she's walking out the door.
Does she look at me or notice me at all?
No,
There's a pecker knot over here.
I know.
I saw him a
I
minute
saw it
ago.
flying around. A little
I think he's making the rounds.
I was gonna kill it, but okay. As long as she don't notice me, I'm all right.
She does not notice you.
I know, right?
You're not her target.
Okay. Well, I assume Proxy has basically sent us all a picture of this chick so we know
Yeah.
if we see her.
I
you know.
also give you like the tracking location and everything.
Okay.
I'm keeping that up in the
Let me know
just
if she
minimize
gets-
window.
Let me know if she needs a taxi.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar and be like, Hank, I want 5 drinks. Just kidding. Give me one.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a long time.
Been having fun, Hank. Been having fun.
I would like to say I'm having fun as well. If I never see that bat again, it will be too soon. Every time he's in here, I lose some neon. He did pay for the new stuff, though.
He can't see what he tears up, so
like 20.
He did pay me for some new stuff, so that's always good.
Okay.
So, all right, so
I'm going to slip 1,000 credits to Hank for helping me out right there.
oh,
No questions asked. Nothing. Just gonna slip it right there.
he kind of slides you a drink. No problem, buddy.
sweet old Hank.
I don't think Hank will sell us out.
So as you guys arrive, Hank stops by to talk to you as you guys meet up.
Where are we meeting at?
And he says, so I know that you guys, I haven't seen you guys in a while. You guys been out doing your own thing. I'd offered you guys a job, but I know things came up. He knows what happened with you guys and what was going on with Kat. And he says, that girl that I was having you meet and you were supposed to kidnap or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, she evidently made the meet she was planning on meeting. And he flips on the news. That's her, and they're pulling a body out of the river.
Oh.
Yeah,
She
we got
says,
sidetracked with the bunny and almost dying and didn't make the.
That's her.
Oh,
So the people she was meeting were bad news.
Well, we got a little sidetracked and almost died ourselves. Didn't mean to let her die.
I saw some of that. You better hide yourself. Lucidity's no joke.
Trying to.
Zeeks don't reappear. Whatever she tells you, don't believe her.
good to know.
Hey, we can get you some plastic surgery.
I ain't got that money. I spent all mine already.
We can dye your fur.
So the girl, just to refresh, the girl that we were supposed to meet, like at the mall that we missed meeting, we were supposed to actually catch her for somebody, weren't we?
Yeah, you it was like a snatch and grab of a person
Okay.
because she was selling info.
Oh. Do we remember who we were snatching her for?
Probably the people who put her in the river.
Or did we not know?
I believe this was a Miss Johnson job.
Yeah, I thought we were like indecisive because we thought it was bad news, but apparently like
I think we made the right call for karma and money.
For money.
Well, I think what happened
Titus.
was we got so involved with the whole bunny stuff and almost
forgot about
dying
it?
that we ran out of time actually.
Ran
But
out
we
of time.
forgot to go meet the meat. So
Meet the meat.
make the meat. I said.
How
All right.
How are we gonna take this bounty hunter out real quick before we go anywhere?
I could call Kurt, my bounty hunter contact, and ask him what he knows, what all he knows about her.
Oh yeah, do we have her name? Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We
he's
looked
got
at
her
the
card, yeah.
I also could probably just hack into their systems
Yeah, we
and
could
wipe
just
my
kill her.
file from them.
Yeah. I'll wipe the file. That's a good idea.
Yeah, killing her will raise questions.
That would also make for a short adventure. So that's a good idea.
Can you get into their system?
Yeah, killing
That's
her
gonna be a
would
good
bring
system.
Was
some
this the one I
attention.
tried to get into before?
What?
The anti-Zeke system and
Luminicity or whatever it
They're
is.
not a corporation. They're like like
They're like the Illuminati.
It's like the Westboro Baptist Church of Zeke's. You know?
Oh.
whatnot. But they have to have key.
They're an organization, not a
They
corporation.
still have to
So
have
they're
me
the
on file
KKK.
somewhere.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like KKK and they hate Zeke's.
You'd think they'd.
Yeah, they'd have to have electronics. I mean, they'd have to
Yeah.
have data.
I could always just mark me as dead or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hate mongers have computers too.
Yeah, I wanna find where their network is based out of.
All right, do knowledge programming. I mean, you don't really have to do investigation. I mean, investigation.
I don't have investigation.
Well, you should take investigation.
I have investigation. That won't help.
Well, no, just to look up where they're based out of. Probably. You don't need hacking.
Yeah, well, I guess I mean, you can look up. They have a home office here in Vegas.
I have a 6 in this.
I would like.
There's a chapter here in Vegas.
I'd like to go limp into the network and
Okay,
hack into that.
sure, go for it.
11.
Yeah, they have a okay IT guy. It's a 6 as your target.
So that's a success and a raise.
Sure.
Knowledge programming to make myself either disappear out of their network or dead to them.
Okay. Which one are you doing?
Which one should I do? Should I
You
make,
want to mark yourself as dead, or you want to or you want to delete your?
Well,
Mark yourself as dead. She already knows about you.
right? That's what I was thinking. If
but how easy would it be to find out you're not dead?
she'd just have to show up at Hank's.
Right. Well,
Asking
But
around
at some
town?
point, we could also just take her out because she's also has
True.
other Zeeks on her list, so it could look like one of them did that.
Yeah, she has a long list of enemies.
Mhm.
Also, so do you.
I don't know. If you wipe yourself, well, no, because she knows we'll still have to take her out either way.
At least if he's marks himself as dead, other people won't come if we
That's
kill
true.
her.
Right, they might not. They might just stop looking for me.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I got a 5 to mark myself as dead. 6 actually. Sorry. You get a +1 to that.
Yay, +1 to kill yourself.
Okay. So,
Once they mark you as dead, you never get your Social Security benefits.
Hopefully he won't need them.
It's not like I can't hack into any bank I won't.
Fair enough.
I hit.
You'll fix him.
There you go. That's
Maybe a
right.
cyber hit.
You got free Medicare. So.
what is your neural toughness?
9.
Good lord. 12d4.
It.
Seems like it's pretty, like, hanging in there.
I know. I took a shower. So
Oh my gosh, Proxy.
I don't smell
Oh, it
bad.
might be your drink. The
Probably
sweetness
is.
I
of
could
the
always
drink,
use a
yeah,
Benny
'cause
to
they love
re-roll
sweet
that
stuff.
if you.
Hang on, I'm gonna do some math here. 24.
Because I know, like, the homemade net. They're trying to put, like,
What was it,
fruit
9?
and then put
Yeah.
holes in
Set the
sugar,
raise
they
at
get in there and
9.
they can't get out,
The
so.
target number is
It's like
9.
apple cider
And
vinegar
yeah.
in mine.
Tell me how many raises 28 gets.
4. Can I just use a Benny to re-roll that?
Reroll
Like-
what?
What I just rolled for my program?
You better, because there's damage coming in from them, from you.
Can't you use the
You
magic
just-
for them to re-roll?
You just got caught, and they're sending out
Oh,
at 4 raises.
oh,
I
please.
basically just killed you.
9.
Okay.
Oh.
Is that different
That was a
now?
good use of the time
That is
stone right
different
there.
now.
Okay, good.
Goodness.
I got scared for a moment.
Yeah, you were about to
Literally
die.
would have been dead.
Poor proxy.
You guys just watch it be like, "Brr," and boom.
4.
Oh god.
Trying to kill myself and I actually kill
What's up,
myself.
Greg? All right, so you are safe
Mark myself
by
as
spending a penny. You have saved your life, and it is you marked yourself dead.
dead. Yes.
Okay. While you're in there, is there anything else you want to look for?
Well,
Oh, you
since
should
I
go, like, anonymous on their
since
button,
I
like, all their
hacked
information
in
out there.
successfully,
Mm-hmm.
do I get a 1d10 times 1,000 credit roll?
What?
It's not a corporation.
Okay. I'm sure they still have.
It's more like a
secrets.
non-profit.
You should go anonymous on them and put all their information out there for everybody.
Well,
to see.
all the other ones would want the Zeeks would want information to know if they're on their list or whatever, but you may not. Need their whole database.
Just remove all the Zeeks.
That
Click the delete all
remove.
button.
That's going to remove you showing
As
dead. So that's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
the equivalent
I
of
would-
you.
You could just give it to all the
Eliminating
Zeeks
I
and
would-
let
I
them
would go
know.
anonymous on them and just
Oh,
put all their
yeah.
information out there for everybody to find.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay, give me knowledge programming again.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And then all the Zeeks can find it. They can go online. They can find all they want. Like names of
Another penny.
9.
Okay, is that a raise? It's not a raise.
I don't know what the number is.
What was the target?
6 is
Nope.
the target. It's
Nope.
not a raise.
It's a success.
Oh,
though.
it's just shy of a raise.
It is just shy of a raise, and
Oh,
what's your firewall?
I get
8.
confused.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, so 12 is with a raise.
No.
It's not damage, but do you have any kind of stealth programming running? Or stealth engrams?
No, because I didn't know about them.
Okay, so engrams are going to be important. You have a shit ton of money. You might want to buy some programs.
Actually, don't have that much because I bought the VCI.
Oh yeah, you bought. You're now a decker. All right,
what?
so
you got 23 grand from over 25 grand from what I did.
Yeah, but
He's-
engrams
he's-
are expensive.
he's traced you. He's flagged your location, and he's incoming.
Oh, shit.
He's not incoming, but he's sending.
Did I get the information I want though?
Information is gotten.
Do you know? Does he know that he's coming?
Hank's gonna be so
I turn off
pissed.
the
I
tap.
know he's gonna lose some neon.
With a raise? No, he doesn't know he's coming.
No.
Oh.
Do I know I've been found though?
Give me knowledge programming again.
Is my name on the list?
You'll have to read through it.
12.
12. Okay. As you're going through, you are looking through, and you get through their security system a little farther and a little deeper, and you notice that somebody's watching you and has flagged your location.
I turn off my tap
Okay, you turn
Completely.
off your whole tap,
completely.
but it's flagged
Still
as
know where
Well, tell-
they're on their way to Hanks.
I got a
I'm getting out of
Dispatch.
there.
I got a taxi sitting right outside with the engine running.
Dispatch to Hanks.
Get
So-
out of Dodge in my
All
taxi.
right, it's time to leave for the meetup.
Yeah, it's time to go anyway. So
Let's go meet Mr.
We
Johnson.
take off.
See you later, Hank. Have a good afternoon.
even at a quick pace, they're probably a 15-minute at minimum.
Oh yeah, we can get out of here.
So yeah, you'll know that. Bam!
Drain your drinks and let's go.
They were
When do I get to
sending
turn my
security
tap
after
off?
you. Racist,
Whatever.
Zeke hating
Just we're
security.
10 blocks away.
Well, wait, is the
Yeah, how long do they track him for?
like if he turns his tap back on after we leave, will they know where
He
he
just
is still?
rebooted. They
He
can't-
rebooted.
They
They lose
lost him?
connection
Oh,
to
okay.
him.
Okay.
I'll just
So
turn it
you're,
right back
yeah,
on
you're
then.
just rebooting and lose connection.
Okay.
So.
Well, can you walk while you're rebooting, or do we need to carry you?
No, I
Just
No,
go
yeah,
back to the
okay.
parking
it's
lot.
just it's like turning off your phone.
Oh,
So,
okay.
my arm kind of goes limp because I have a giant hard drive in
Okay.
it, but I mean,
Okay.
Your hard drive powers down. So, all right. So you're going to meet
Yeah,
Johnson.
it's time to
Mr.
leave
Johnson,
Hanks.
right?
on the way there, I'm uploading all the
I hope he
data I
doesn't lose any more
gathered
neons to
to
my man.
the pro Zeke websites anonymously.
Will you check and see if my name's on it?
Yeah, I'm
Sure. While you're looking through it, Jenna 3.0 is on there, and there is a pretty large bounty on her head.
How much?
This and it says, you
Don't
know,
worry, he tried
what-
to sell me too. When I was in
who
trouble.
was your former employee? What was their name?
I thought it was something like really common, like Bob or.
Bob. He
How
is,
much are the two of them together? Because I can have the driver go somewhere else. Oh.
he is the point of
I'm
contact. They have you listed as to turn in to Bob for 50,000 credits.
Whew, dang.
Yeah, they're worth more to me out.
Yeah. Well, she was the entertainment model that took off. So you know she's worth money to him.
hold on. Aren't we just Jenna 2.0
And
looks
not
exactly
to
like
mention-
you, right?
Yeah,
Since
Jenna 2.0,
has
but she's in Atlantic
mind
City.
reading
She's almost
powers.
dead, right?
Yeah,
so-
her time is almost up.
Entertainment
Just, like,
model with mind reading
just do her
powers. You can
body and
imagine in
turn
Vegas the
her
information
into-
this guy's getting.
We could do that.
So it's worth money to him to get her back.
Hear that? Jenna 2.0 is almost dead. The one before her.
Right.
She looks exactly
mother.
like her. So why don't we just go get Jenna 2.0 when she dies and turn her in and get the 50,000?
She's in
So-
Atlantic City.
We got
Yeah.
a taxi
Cross-
service.
Fly, drive across country.
For 50,000 units?
You could fly her there.
I got a taxi driver. I just send some guy to go pick her up. If
She'll
she's
send
easy to-
another team to pick up. Be like, hey, we got this run over here we got to do. You could drive to New Jersey. He's like, Jersey? From Vegas?
I'll give you 5,000 credits.
It only takes about 22 hours straight
Right.
through, maybe
That's a
23.
lot of money for some
5,000
driver
credits.
to make.
He's like, I just got to go pick up a fare? Okay. He's like,
Well, couldn't we just tap her and tell her to get on a plane?
you could.
Yeah, I can. I can tell her to get on a plane.
Yeah.
Are you going to turn your friend in? I
She'll
guess
be dead.
She's almost dead. Her 10 years are almost
When
up.
she dies,
I'm sorry.
we're going to turn her in.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man, I still got 9 years left.
Right.
So we technically would have two of you for a while. And two of you? for
Not
a
very long.
Yeah, but
No, we can't have two of me because I have to actually
Oh, that's
basically
right,
go
Yeah, hers is a
comatose to
dub.
enter
She
my
has
dub.
to, she has to
So-
die to
was
get
in
that
her
dub back
Yeah.
out.
She has to turn vegetable.
Yeah.
So are you the
So
dub? or
I'm in one
are
or
you
the other.
dub or the plastic surgery victim?
I'm in my regular body right now because I just paid a lot of money to fix this face. I want to enjoy it.
Please.
And you just got your fur dyed.
That's right.
Just come off her.
Fresh
a
cut
fresh
and
new
blow
cat.
and
That's right.
the wind through my fur.
So how much does it cost to get Jenna 2.0 on a plane here? Tell her we're throwing her a party or something.
I don't know. What's a plane ticket from Atlantic City to Vegas? $500?
About-
yeah.
Nah, about 250, I'd say.
That's
maybe-
a tourist trap.
Maybe
Yes,
300.
Yeah, but I mean, you want her to have a little bit of luxury, right?
Okay, well,
Yeah,
500
first class,
bucks.
what the
Yeah.
heck.
I mean,
let's cough up the
she
money.
is getting ready to like
I mean, you're gonna turn
Kick
into
it,
this guy
so-
who's getting ready to die.
We can let her party it up in Vegas for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
If she lives that long, that's the
One
issue.
person try to do that too. Look,
She's like-
I'm hard up for cash. I just bought a taxi company.
All right, so
We know how much you
know,
spent
I'm-
on it.
Can we let her enter your body and go out in Vegas and have fun? No, that might be a bad idea.
Spend it.
so are you guys going to
That already happened once.
going to the Johnson meetup?
Yeah.
Yes.
You said 500, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
500.
Yeah, money bags,
It's not
take
like
the
you
plane
guys
ticket.
can't afford it.
Why?
Oh, he can
You
definitely.
could
afford
probably
it.
fucking rent her
I
own
just
private
spent a
jet.
fortune on the mayor.
You probably rent. You could probably
Yeah,
rent her
you
own
got enough
private
zeros
jet.
on that. Shut up.
He's the town sugar
Is this your
daddy
bank
now.
account number?
He's the town sugar daddy.
No.
All right, so
Thank God I've got literal photographic memory.
you get you get to this place, and it's called the Two Dunes, and the sign actually looks it's like a double entendre in a sign form. It looks like sand dunes, but it looks
Yeah.
like something else.
Is this a strip bar?
No, think of Coyote Ugly though.
Okay.
Is it neon?
So not strip, but
Oh,
scantily
okay.
clad.
Yes,
Present for
and they
Hank.
get up on the bar and they dance, and you're like,
Steal
but you're
away.
like, when you see like guys like covering their beer when the girls get up to dance on the bar. But it's that kind of place. All women staff, and the almost completely male
Clientele.
clientele, biker types, definitely rude people, lots of sexual harassment going on everywhere. You can picture the type of place.
Okay.
And
My job.
My motto whip is
just
directly in my shirt pocket.
just a
Easy
disgusting.
access.
You probably walk in and you're just like, ugh. When you get in there, you're just like, gosh, you first walk in, you see a guy order a drink, and as she walks away, he's gives her one of those, and
Okay.
you see the look of disgust on her face, but it's like a look that where she's like, what else? I don't have anywhere else to go.
Right.
So, the girls kind of also probably look a little sweaty, maybe a little jittery. They're probably into some drugs. This is probably
Oh.
one of those type of situations.
Okay.
And you guys walk in, and everybody in the bar kind of looks your direction, like you don't fit in here, especially that little bat-looking motherfucker. But,
My hood is up and I'm hiding behind her.
yeah, okay. So what do
easy
you
to
guys
do.
walk in? This is the scene that is happening at the Two Dunes. I don't have any of that wrote down. I just kind of
I'm listening.
Right now.
I'm listening around for anything that's like somebody's going to try to jump us. Somebody's going to try to start shit. Just listen around.
After the initial shock of seeing you, the jukebox comes back on. No, it never went off. But, everybody just goes back to their norm. They don't really give a crap.
Okay.
They don't care about anything.
Who's going to the bar to ask for Mrs. Johnson?
Mister.
Mr. Johnson.
You are?
Okay.
Can you see over the bar?
My head is above the bar.
Too bad you're.
Can I see? No.
You could probably see up some skirts, maybe.
He walks up to ask a question and he runs into the bar. He's like, oh,
So I want to.
no, your echolocation's pretty good.
I want to figure out anything. The first waitress I talked to, I asked her for Mr. Johnson.
Well, you guys are kind of standing there, and she kind of comes up to you. She's like, you guys just seat yourselves wherever. Me or one of the other girls will be with you in just a minute. She's got a tray full of drinks. She's like, I got to drop these off to these nice gentlemen over here. She emphasizes the word gentleman in a sarcastic kind of way. So she just tells you to seat yourself. Are you going to interrupt her and ask her, or are you going to go to a table and...
We'll go to the table and wait for our waitress. We can
Okay.
talk to our waitress.
And,
Yeah, I need a drink
Less
anyway.
conspicuous that way.
Sure.
while we're waiting,
Sure
the
you
crappy
do.
music kicks off and War
do.
Ensemble comes on.
Oh my God! So He's hacked into the jukebox. Or did you actually pay it? It's the
No.
internet. You can have the app on your phone. You know.
Yeah, I paid for it
Okay,
this time.
so you paid for
Wait,
it.
so what did you
Next time.
play?
War Ensemble.
Slayer War Ensemble. All right, so
Actually, you should play like Wham or something in this bar.
oh my gosh, yeah, because
Whole Make It Big album.
the Slayer, like you probably just see him go off and like fights start. They're like, woo! There's a mosh pit going, but
Yeah, Careless Whisper and everything's going on right now.
and still probably
Right
cause a
after-
fight. Like you see some pissed off bikers that are like, what the fuck? Who played
It should
this
be like
shit?
playing Bee Gees or
Was it
something.
you?
What's next? Oh, no.
I bet it was that furry motherfucker. Fuck this pop stuff. Yeah, but anyway, you go over to the table, and soon a waitress comes over, and she's like fumbling in her, like they have the apron with the pockets. She's like fumbling. She's like, "What do you guys want to drink?" And like she's all like tweaking and
Jittery.
hyped
that
up
our
and jittery, and she's like got her
No,
pen out. She's
ours
like,
is
"What?
a mental thing.
What do you want? What do you want?
We
Want
want to
drinks?
find
You guys want
Mr.
drinks?
We want to
Food?
find
Food?
Mr. Johnson.
She stops jittering. As high as she stops jittering. And just turns and walks away.
I'd like a plate of wings.
Maybe you should just have
Gone.
hosted
She
it.
walks away.
For you.
Sorry, buddy. I don't know if I'd want to eat there.
Yeah,
She
you
goes
sure you
off
wanna
into the
eat-
back.
Yeah.
A few minutes later, a
That's-
gentleman comes out and he says, "Looking for Mr. Johnson?
Yes. We have an appointment.
If you would please follow me." And this guy doesn't belong in this bar.
Like, kind of like us.
Yeah.
Good.
Does he look like bats, or he's just dressed real nice?
Nobody's.
Nobody looks like that.
When this guy walks through the bar, nobody looks his direction.
No.
And he's dressed nice. He does not look like a biker or nothing. He takes you in the back through the kitchen, and then there's like I wouldn't say a conference room, but I mean it's this bar's equivalent of a conference room. And he says, "Have a seat. Mr. Johnson will be here in just a moment." And within a few minutes, a even nicer dressed gentleman comes in. He says, I apologize for the setting, but this is somewhere that I would never be expected, so I use this establishment for these types of meetings. I see that you all got my message about work, and you're interested in being paid. I like that. You were prompt in getting here. Your mission that I would like you to go on. He slides a piece of paper to the middle of the table for you. He goes, "This address, I need you to go to this address. I need you to break in. There's an off-grid terminal there. Unfortunately, you can't get to this terminal through the data net. It's off-grid. There's information on this terminal that I'm willing to pay you all 10,000 each for. The data that you are looking for is going to be labeled as Project Weaver. Get the data," and he slides a data card, like or a USB drive, whatever the equivalent is in this world. And this is secured. Once the data's on there, only me or somebody in my organization with the means to access the data can get to it. So even if you lose it, we're not going to get it to nobody will be able to find it.
What organization is this again we're going into?
He just gave you an address.
Well,
I need
I
you
just
to
look up the address in my tap real quick.
Okay.
What's it tell me the place is?
It is in it's kind of an industrial part of town, and it looks like if you're on Google Maps or whatever the equivalent is on the data net, it looks like it is a warehouse.
We might be able to find some other good stuff.
He says, "Now, if you take this job, you can use any means necessary to get me this data. I don't care. That's your business. How you get the data is your business. I will let you know, just as an FYI, that it's in your best interest to make this a quiet job. These
No.
people don't like to be stole from. They will most certainly come after you with an army to get this data back.
Well,
Couldn't you just hack them?
$50,000 seems like a awful small price.
10,000. 10,000 apiece.
I'll handle this.
Okay.
That's $50,000 for the job.
She's been waiting for this moment with her new charisma. Don't ruin it.
Expenses, he says, plus expenses.
Okay.
Well, that's all well and good, but
Yeah.
we are not your average caliber of people who do these kinds of jobs. So
That's why I
surely-
called you.
surely 10,000 per person seems a bit low.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Would you like to
But
do
thank you.
your persuasion roll?
Yes, I would.
She is ready to go.
I'm gonna have fun. Woohoo!
Oh, I rolled
16.
I rolled the wrong die.
Jeez.
What flavor is that? It's weird.
It said root beer, but it's like root beer with ice cream.
So
I don't know.
five is your target. If you want to calculate your raises.
Where'd it go? That is what did I say? 16.
16.
That is a success and 2 raises.
That's an extra 15,000.
So 25,000 per person.
25,000 per person
Now we're talking.
to do this data steal.
Good kitty. Good kitty.
This is actually like an infiltration and / data steal. So 25,000 per person.
I think that
says.
sounds much better.
Yeah.
We're a lot happier with that.
And
Well, I
you
can
notice
make a
when he
person.
says this, it was like he shrugged it off, like, yeah, this is worth it to him. So
Ooh,
there
maybe I
was
should
there was
try
no hesitation. He's like, okay,
Maybe I should try to get
25,000 per person. You
Try
got
it when we get back. When we get the job
that.
done,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can try
let's
it.
come back
Yeah.
to the data and then do some renegotiation.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway.
I can
We have
always
the
take
disc.
the data off too and see what they want.
Yeah, I think we need to find out what this stuff is before we get the tone. I'm
But
always
it's
suspicious of
encrypted and
this kind of
locked
stuff.
too, so
No, that's once they put it on their data storage device.
He says,
Who's to say I can't buy my own?
get another one.
you will be doing the world a big service by stealing this data. So if he looks at you as, and there's recognition in his face. He says, if you could not only move the data to this device but delete theirs, that would be great. So he knows which member is which. In other words,
Okay.
he's done his research on you guys.
So he knows I could
I thought it was
possibly
your
have
parents'
another
talking.
copy of it
He
if I
knows-
really wanted.
He knows your abilities. He hasn't hired this team blindly.
Yeah, this guy has money. He's researched us.
He says you will be doing the world a big service, maybe saving it. The people that you're taking this from are very dangerous people. So by taking this data, you're taking some of that danger away, but they will come after you.
What
If you're caught, they will come after you,
What
and they will come
company-
after you hard.
what company or organization did you
It's
say?
best if you don't know.
Well, that we're infiltrating, we kind of need to know.
We're gonna find out anyway.
We need to know so we can plan ahead of time, make IDs,
It's a major corporation.
Maybe you could.
That's
give
your
us a
favorite.
Small,
at least a name so
a small,
we can make
a small
an ID.
hint, so
We
we can
can-
find it.
It's small.
We
Want me to
can
roll
go
again?
scope it out. We can find all.
He says, I have it written down here.
It's
Oh man, that's a problem.
Desert ammo manufacturing.
So there's going to be a lot of guns involved.
That damn company.
It's ammo manufacturing, not weapon manufacturing.
But I'm sure there's going to be guns.
We can always steal some ammo.
I have an idea of how we
Make
can
some money.
delete the data.
We need another
from very, very
MVP.
far
Good
away.
lord.
Especially since it's an isolated terminal.
No, we're supposed to be quiet about it though.
He says, I have
Industrial
quiet well.
accident.
I have other business to attend to. You're free to hang out here for any planning you would need to do. If that is something you need, and I will make sure that my associate that you met earlier comes back and make sure that you have any other necessities taken care of. And he's talking about food and drink and stuff. So he's like, when you're done, he throws out another slip of paper and slides it like a piece of paper and slides it across. He goes, when you're done, that is the tap that you will call.
I take it and put it in my pocket.
Tell Bill to check his text, please.
Check the text.
No, your mom put
Check your text.
Your mom put that in the chat.
Oh,
I was trying to quietly do that. Can we take a tiny break, please?
It is 7:30, so I'm sorry.
just
I
have to-
wasn't paying attention. Okay,
No, it's
so,
all right. I just have
they
to.
have the information. We're going to take a 10-minute break. So we'll take a 10-minute break. You guys can go use the potty or whatever you need to do.
Yes, that's
I
what
got a
I need to
4-year-old,
do.
so it's always potty. We'll take a 10-minute break. I'll sit here and talk to you for a second, and then I'll take a break because that way I don't have to wait in line for the potty. Anyway, so let's see what's happening out there. So while they're taking a break, let's see. Tomorrow we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to be playing Dragonlance, and we just finished up Tomb of Annihilation. So we're switching from 5th edition. We're going to go to AD&D 2nd edition, sorta. We are going to be doing a pseudo 2nd edition with a little hint of 1st edition in there. Since we are playing Dragonlance, you're moving my whole table.
I know. I'm gonna move it back.
And it is so AD&D 1.8. And that starts tomorrow. It'll be a little different setup. We've added some extra players, so we'll have some new players there. We're still looking to get more followers, as always. So go and hit that follow button, hit the subscribe button. We are an affiliate, so hit subscribe. And once we hit 100 followers, you'll see that they have those dice towers out. The one on the right side is a little nicer. But that's not as nice as the one that we're going to be giving away when we hit 100 followers. So at 100 followers, we're giving away a sweet dice tower. So check that out. We are. Let's see. So we finished up Tomb of Annihilation. We have tonight. We have this, and I will upload it after sometime this week. I'll upload it. As some of you might know, Shadowrun's 6th edition, so Shadowrun's 6th World, has just been released, and the core rule book was out at Gen Con. I have a little bit more editing to do, but I'm doing a how to create a character in the 6th edition of Shadowrun, and I should have that up hopefully this week on the YouTube channel. I've also put up some new unboxings on the YouTube channel in the past week or two. So go there, check those out. So a lot of stuff coming to YouTube real soon. So not only am I gonna do the Shadowrun how to create a character, but I'm gonna get into how to do combat, how magic works, how the Matrix works. I'm gonna do a bunch of 6th World videos for the new 6th edition so that you guys can move from 5th to 6th. I know that there's a lot of discussion out there on, how much people hate 6th edition and, versus 5th, or, how horrible Catalyst is or anything, this and that. I'm not doing reviews of it. I'm just showing you how the mechanics works in the videos. So there's that. That is everything new that we have going on. So, stick around. Like I said, here in about 10 minutes, about 7:45, we'll be back live, and we'll see where these guys take this and how they do their mission. We know it's turned into just pure chaos when Bats is involved. So stick around, or go take your break. Come back. We'll see you in 10 minutes. All right. We don't
taxi
have sound.
service.
I'm sorry. Now we have sound.
Okay.
And we just go
Let's go back to my. Let's go back to my. company.
because we gotta
Oh,
go there
no,
anyway for the
Wale.
IDs.
Okay. Well, hold on. We're making sure.
Fix the sound. Nobody was watching anyway, so
All right. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
You can go back to your.
they're just
Or
plotting
business.
to go what they're going to do on their mission.
We're going to his new office building, apparently.
Checking it out.
Okay, so you don't need waitress service at the Two Dunes Motel.
I'm not risking
No.
food poisoning. No, thank
Motel
you.
saloon.
I don't want a side of
Where's
crabs
the
with my wings.
You're like,
I ordered Domino's pizza to be delivered there by the time we get there.
why specifically Domino's?
Why not?
I
We did
mean-
Papa John's one night. We're doing
Domino's is the
this
only
time.
pizza company left.
To be honest.
They won the
Just like Taco Bell.
They won the pizza wars.
Yeah,
Pizza
it's like
Wars.
Taco Bell.
You
won the
think
fast
they
food
fixed
wars.
all the potholes by that
Demolition
point?
Man.
Yeah.
Taco Bell's now gourmet food.
Like this big.
It's all just Hawaiian
Gordon
pizza
Ramsay
though. That's the
approved.
only.
Gordon Ramsay approved. All right, so
I like Hawaiian
So you're
pizza. I
going
don't
to-
care.
You
I do too.
Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, I do.
what was it called? Sunnyside
Oh,
Taxi
Sunny
Service?
Days Cab
Sunny-
Company.
Sunny Days Cab Company.
Yeah.
You're going to their new
Sunny
headquarters.
days.
Would you like to describe the headquarters to us, Bats?
This is the giant building for the large Sunny Day. What was it? What
Sunny Days Cab
Sunny Days Cab
He doesn't even know his own.
that I just acquired through some shady
I should
means.
have made
So
that
I
name
have
a lot longer.
It's I figured
You
it'd be like a
should've.
2-story building with a garage downstairs with a lot of taxis and some mechanics and a dispatch guy and a secretary.
At least
and
3
What's the
floors.
aesthetics?
It's
3 floors.
Vegas. It can't be
It's
only 2
Vegas.
floors. That's a tiny
It's a
building in
ta-
Vegas.
Have you seen the show Taxi?
That's what I was
Okay.
just
Is that-
thinking.
so
I'm seeing that building with an upstairs that's got all the offices. And
Are
stuff.
you Danny DeVito?
No, I have an
You're the right
employee,
height.
Danny DeVito.
You're the right height.
I bought Danny DeVito from the city.
I bought
I'm more of a Reverend Jim.
Tony Danza. You
more
got
of a Reverend Jim.
is that which one is he? Is that
The guy from Back to the Future.
yeah?
Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, yeah.
Christopher Lloyd. Okay, I was gonna say, do you have a Christopher Lloyd?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got a few of them, but they're on the street outside. So
I always thought that dude was just high the whole time.
did you
His
see
character.
Did you see the brownie episode?
Oh,
The Pop
no, there's a
episode?
brownie. There's a
Oh
Pop
yeah,
brownie
he
episode.
was a Harvard graduate student, super straight laced, super like intelligent. He ate one pot brownie and turned right into that character.
Ah, that is awesome. I'm gonna go back and watch them. So okay, so you have Christopher Lloyd, Pop Brownie eating taxi driver.
Absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. So this is a good picture.
And he drives better than me.
Good picture. So your office in the building, what's it look like?
The guy was fairly rich who had the office before,
Sure.
and I have all the furnishings and stuff, but he never made it too flashy because he doesn't. He kept most of his money, didn't put it back in the business. So I mean, it was a nice-ish desk. I've got a nice office, nice phone, but nothing fancy or special.
Basically, the whole top floor of the
The
show.
whole top floor is basically my office and people to do what I want, and a little snack room for the employees.
Did you
What do
get
have-
rid of the
what do you have to
casting
do in there
couch?
for your downtime? When you're not working, what are you doing in your office?
Ping pong.
My secretary.
Very good.
On the casting
He
couch.
he has a vibrating bed from the motel in there.
Well, I'm sure he has to pay for it. So.
Oh yeah, with that face.
And then about
She's
this
my
tall.
highest paid employee.
She's your highest
She'd
paid.
have to be.
She's got stock options. All right, so it's your meeting. You do what you got to do.
Okay.
Okay, so first off, my character is going to piece together a bunch of IDs for us. Do we need to roll anything? Photoshop.
You do know I have disguise now, right?
Oh yes,
but we still need
she's
IDs.
she has got a.
But
new
I can
power.
disguise myself as somebody, as
Okay.
anybody that
Jeez.
She's
I've
learned
seen.
stuff as she's been away from the group.
Yeah.
Well, let's.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one less ID.
Well,
Well, I mean, she still needs an ID.
I need an ID, but I could disguise myself
She can be
as
the
like
person we just watch walk out.
yeah.
She could be the secretary at the front desk if she needs to. So
I don't get their personality or anything like that, but I can just look like them.
Is there
Yeah.
like
Is that including like height even? Or
company
weight? Like,
picture
you
with
can-
Yeah.
everyone that
Oh,
we can find?
Fingerprints.
Well,
I don't
she
know.
takes
What
on
about
that.
fingerprint?
a bunch of companies.
Fingerprints would match, correct?
it's not going to be that in depth.
Okay.
shoot.
They can even make a notice roll to notice that you're not them.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just how well you roll on your power ability is how big of a minus they get to their roll. So they still have a chance to see through your illusion. It's just you might have a more powerful one than depending on how you roll.
Okay.
But you do have a D12 in that skill, so
Nice.
Yeah.
give me. There's no real. There's a website, but I mean, like they're not putting out pictures of what their IDs look like.
No, I mean like their employee, like these are our employees. This is our wonderful company.
And we can case the place and see what their badges look like and their uniforms and stuff like that.
With just a normal everyday scan of the internet or the data net is what it's called here, you don't find any information on this company other than this address for this place. They don't have a website. They don't have anything.
Well, somebody's going to come in and out of the building or the property.
Sure, but I mean, you're just at your place doing this
Right.
this search. So if you want to go a little bit deeper, I'm going to need a knowledge programming, Logan, or proxy.
$19.
Good Lord. How many raises is that?
What was the goal?
What was the goal?
4.
That's 3 raises.
So the address, as you already know, is an old warehouse owned by a company called Desert Ammo Manufacturing. Oh, I'm sorry, the number was 6. How many raises is that? So it only changes by 2.
19.
Yep,
That's still 3 raises.
still 3 raises.
That's our hacking.
And they are listed. What you find is they were listed as just your standard what you buy at Walmart ammunition manufacturing. So bullets.
Bullets.
They probably would make targets. This is for your standard citizen use. Okay, so nothing military grade. What you find beyond that, because it's difficult to find any kind of info about this company. So difficult, in fact, like if you look on eBay or any kind of auction site or Amazon or anywhere, you don't even find a single box of ammunition for sale. This company seems to never have actually made anything that you can find to buy. Either they've used up all of their stock or they never actually made anything.
So this may not even be what they do there.
You also find that the company was shut down about 5 years ago. So there should still be floating boxes of ammo out there that somebody's selling, right? Because some guy stockpiled it. Maybe he's got some better ammo, so now he's selling it on eBay. You should be able to find it, right?
Right.
Well, you can't.
Have we ever seen this brand in a store or anything?
You don't
No.
recognize the name.
Okay.
And so the company is still shut down. They were shut down 5 years ago, and they're still defunct, supposedly.
Yes, they are. Also, with your awesome raises that you've discovered, you find that these guys, this company is listed as a subsidiary of M3.
Oh, that's our
You
cash cow.
guys have dealt with M3, right?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
But with you so many raises, I have more info for you.
Uh-oh.
You find some financial records. And looking at these financial records, there's something not right about them.
Titus. Yeah,
You start looking at him. He's all right. He won't get up there for that stuff. You start looking at these financial records. They're fake. All this profit that they made, and it's all these numbers shuffled around to hide spending money and making money for M3 no actual ammunition was ever made.
Oh, we're getting ready to get tangled with M3.
Don't you guys do jobs for M3?
Yeah.
Man. Bats is already allergic to the idea.
Yeah.
Now I understand why he called himself Mr. Johnson. Because she's Mrs. Johnson from M3.
He's the opposite of Miss Johnson.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're like exes.
Oh God.
Like that's her ex-husband. He's like,
Addictive.
oh screw you, bitch. You
Is it the
know.
same data we're stealing back and forth
Yeah.
each time?
This is my company.
Okay, before we continue,
Yeah.
I'm buying a second one of those hard drives.
What hard drives?
The one that he gave me to put the stuff on that's encrypted.
Uh-huh.
I'm buying my own.
Okay.
Future reference. How much is that going to cost me?
This is very sophisticated. This isn't like just going to Walmart and getting a thumb drive.
I got that.
This is one of those data locker type
Hold on,
deals.
you don't need that.
Wait,
You just need a regular thumb
Hey,
drive.
You have
Then
your
can
data
duplicate
storage.
it.
You have your implant.
Oh.
Your
yeah,
cybernetic
I don't
implant.
want to
Here.
use my implant on this thing.
You guys
I
need to
don't know
scoot
what it
back
is.
this way.
Just get a standard one, and then we'll copy from the
Oh, you
standard
can
one
maybe
later
back
onto
in
the
the shop.
encrypted
Is
one.
that enough for?
Well,
No, you're good.
Yeah. So
I got you all on the camera.
So he just needs
oh,
a
we are
regular
because I
one.
can't see us all.
Oh, you are now. I can now.
How big do I need it?
Okay.
How?
The biggest one you can find.
Yours will update later.
Okay.
There's a delay.
I'm gonna buy the biggest.
Well, I don't care if
regular
I'm in it.
Thumb drive.
I just
get,
couldn't
like
see those two
6
over there.
terabytes, whatever the biggest one is.
Terabytes?
I don't know what the biggest one I can get here
So
is.
you want like an external hard drive that's data locked.
I don't want a data lock, just regular. Doesn't matter.
Regular. We don't need ours locked.
My chat's
Oh,
covering
well,
it. I'm an
you know,
idiot.
what's a terabyte drive then? Give me 100
$80.
credits.
Yeah, I'm like,
Give me 100 credits.
Oh, way to go.
I have a terabyte data locker external hard drive at work, and it costs us $300.
Come here, Titus.
I have a
Titus, get
terabyte
out.
hard drive, a home one that works and one that doesn't.
I got a terabyte and a half in there for 50.
Yeah.
You know, so but it's not a data locker, so
Okay, so I got that on hand now, and
You needed to buy something else. What else was it that you need to buy?
programs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the
I can buy
Ingram
it.
stuff. Yeah.
Do you need some help with some money? I'll loan you some.
not right now. Should I buy the engram right now?
I will.
Yes.
Actually,
Well, you almost
I
died
can-
earlier.
I think you should.
To make the engram, can't I?
You can attempt to make the engrams.
As you know, you've worked for me a lot. I'll loan you the money at a decent interest rate. I promise.
You make a
No, I can't
knowledge
do
programming
12%.
roll.
More like 30.
Make a what?
Knowledge programming.
You have to spend 24 hours
That's fine. We got
making
some
the
time.
program. You make a knowledge programming roll, and you can create one on the fly at a -4.
No.
So you can take 24 hours to make the
Is that fine
program.
with you guys?
Here's a list of your engrams if you want to see them.
Want a stealth one that's good?
Stealth. You have mode 1, 2, 3. Stealth module 1, 2, 3, and 4.
What page are you on?
Starts on 275.
You have it.
Stealth is going to give you mask your presence, and
No.
when you're when you're hacking into something, it's going to mask your presence, applying a penalty to them to detect you. And the penalty is equivalent to the rating of the module. So you can make a rating 1, 2, 3, or 4.
So do I get a penalty for going higher?
There is nothing higher.
I mean, like for like making 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Do I get a penalty for going up and?
Like when he's trying to make it.
Yeah.
If he
I
goes
wanna
for
make-
if he goes for the higher levels, he's gonna have like
no.
a minus to his roll.
Okay. I want to make a.
It just but how would you?
I don't know if you need to
Okay,
do
so
that.
your penalty will be your AMS of your tap is how many slots you can take. So the rating, as the rating goes up, you take up that many slots. So what's your AMS?
6.
6. So a rating 4 stealth would take up 4 of those 6.
How much is it just to buy all of it?
He can buy one for a rating 4 at 40,000.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Oh, with your guys.
How much you got?
But he can
I've got
create it.
enough.
He can spend 24 hours, and he has a D12 to.
Yeah, go ahead and create it. You might.
Yeah, all
He
right.
doesn't have to.
You were scaring me with all the other information that was going along with it.
3.
11. 8 plus 1. 11.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Good.
So I've got.
So you have this stealth engram at rating 3. So it'll take up 3 slots of your AMS, and it'll give anybody trying to detect you a -3 to their detection roll.
Good.
So if you're running that, I'm gonna have to, and you fail, I'm gonna have to make a detection roll to try to find you, and it could.
always running.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Every second of the day.
You can
Well, now
also
you're gonna have
You
to.
can also do non-lethal damage, lethal damage.
Yeah, I've got stuff to do.
You can make these things called AI sprites, and you basically send them out to do little jobs for you.
Nice.
That's
I
awesome.
have the non-lethal damage one too.
AI sprites. That's killer.
You can get increased neural armor.
I got that.
So there's all
I want to know what these sprites look like.
whatever he programs them to look like.
Oh, what are you going to program them to look
He doesn't
like?
have one.
I don't have one.
Darn
Yes,
it,
the
we're
right
getting you
program.
one.
All right, so Logan has spent the day.
Butterfly.
While you guys are planning this out, Logan has been off programming stuff. Prox
Okay.
has been off programming stuff. So,
Okay.
So we still don't know what the badges look like, right?
no,
Because I have an idea.
there's evidently
Somebody,
no badges, not even a company.
Okay.
somebody that works there.
Can you check
has to
like
have taken a taxi at
security
some point.
camera close to that warehouse and see if there's any kind of security presence, if there are guards around it? I have an idea.
Oh,
if there
but
are
I may
guards
have them
around
on camera.
it. Okay, well, if not, I
taxi.
have an idea
Okay.
too. So
No taxi service.
Okay, never mind. I don't have any.
okay. So can you check a security camera and see if you can see any guard presence around the building?
Yeah, I can get
Like any
into like a
visible
street
presence?
camera or
Okay.
something. Get in the street camera and look at the guards.
See what kind of presence is around the building.
Sure, give me hacking.
Nine.
You find a street camera that is close to that area. It's a little farther away than you'd like, but looking at it, you can see the gate to the entrance. There's a large 12-foot tall fence with razor wire across the top of it, and you see you can see one of the signs that's attached to the fence. Danger, high voltage. Is on the fence. There's a guardhouse and the gate that they operate the gate.
Do they look well used or neglected?
So is there a guard in the guardhouse? Can we see that?
You give me notice. Let's see. It's kind of grainy. It's a little far away. Give me notice.
This is purely visual. You'd be no help.
Yeah.
Everything.
There's no sound in this.
I'm pretty sure he's going to
15.
notice.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what you see some movement in the guardhouse.
Okay, so
Maybe
there's a
one or two people. It's hard to tell in the graininess of the video. But while you're watching this, back in the background where the warehouse itself is, you see a couple of guards. Like they come into view and then they go back around the other side of the building.
So they have electric fence, guardhouse,
there's a
and patrols.
perimeter walking.
Dennis is knocking stuff into the trash.
He's an ass. Perimeter walking guards, and then there's a couple of guards in the guardhouse that can check people in and out.
Okay.
How long do you watch the feed for?
I keep it up for now.
You
While we're sitting
might
here.
see like a car, looks like a civilian car, pulls up. Guard comes out.
Can you hack
Bends
into the
over,
car?
interacts with them through the window. He signals.
Well, as soon as that car pulls up, I'm gonna use my VC or whatever, hack into the car and use the cameras in the car because there's cameras in the cars now, so why can't there be them?
Roll that. You gotta hack into. Are you gonna drop the camera?
No, 5
Okay.
because I can have multiple things up right now.
Sure. You don't get it.
No, okay.
What about their tab?
Can we
The
see?
driver's
Can we see
tab?
the driver's
Can you-
the license plate number or anything like that?
It's a little grainy, but you can make it out.
We need to trace that.
Well, because what I was thinking is if they have a guard presence, it's Vegas, right? You have all kinds of people in Vegas, right? So the 3 of us girls could go pretend to be like a, bridal party, like, it's the night before the wedding and we're drunk and we've gotten lost.
She
And
can be whoever's driving that car,
we can't see whoever's driving that car.
but we might be able to look it up by the license plate.
Okay, we can do that
Oh,
too.
yeah.
But we still don't know what the badges look like. We don't know what the security
But
badges look like.
otherwise, I think that's a good idea.
If the guard has a security badge, we can get close enough to at least get a look at it, if not accidentally swipe it off of them.
Good call.
They're not gonna mow down some drunk bachelorettes, in Vegas. They're not gonna do that.
Hi,
I wouldn't
Titus.
put it past them though.
Yeah,
Hold
they're
on,
they're
hold
not
on.
likely going to
Hold
do
on.
that. What?
I can pull up. We can have one of my taxis pull up and kick you out of the taxi in a strange neighborhood.
And then we're being
That's
nice.
great.
And then we can just act drunk and like cuss
Yeah.
you as we're getting kicked out.
Yeah. See, I mean, we're
We'll go-
lost
we'll get
drunk
there.
bachelorettes, and you gonna help us?
And the guards
accidentally
will
grab
make
them,
a big scene about it outside the gate so the guards can see it.
Yeah.
These are things
I
you
will be
would never expect.
I will be taking pictures of the badges.
And he's
See?
got his photographic memory going. So,
Yeah.
all right, we're in it. And you can heal us up when we get shot. So,
I know, Vera, you ain't done much tonight. You got to do some healing.
I only.
We prefer
I don't
not to,
choose
but
this life. It chooses me.
You haven't even fought anything. This has been all role play.
We only got like 45 minutes left for damage.
I think that's a good plan.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
have to start healing.
although now that I think about it, that might be a good way to get in the thing to be also. So I don't know. Should we use it to get a hold of the security badges or to get in the actual building?
I
Well,
think
let's see what we can do. If we can get in, do it. If not, just get the information so we can get in later.
So you guys are going to be in the taxi, yes?
I won't be showing my face.
Okay.
I will be huddling
He'll be
down.
somewhere near where maybe in a different vehicle.
Well,
I can get 2 taxis.
Does
It's no
your
big deal.
taxi have
How many
cameras?
taxis do I have?
Probably a lot.
And they'll give you access to all that stuff, so you don't even have to hack it.
Right.
I'm sure.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, it has cameras. I'll just use those cameras and look.
Sunny Day has
Yes.
Sunny Days Cab Company.
Sunny Day has
Because if we start
You might wanna
trashing
write that
them,
down, by the
I am
way.
getting ready to write it down right now.
Sunny days.
Sunny Days has 35 cabs. But at any given time 25 to 30 of them are on the road.
Okay.
Because there's always some maintenance being done on the others. So depending on the day, might have more cabs having maintenance than that need maintenance than others,
And-
or getting a good detailing done because some drunk bachelorette threw up all over the place.
Hey,
So
Hate when that happens.
A cab B, a taxi driver in this game makes $2,600 to $3,300 for an income period. What would my income for each of those cabs be owning the company? Would I say like $1,000 each?
think of that as a monthly. That is monthly. So multiply that by 12, and that's what you're paying them.
Okay, no, but what am I making? I don't care what I'm paying them. What am I
Oh,
making?
what are you making?
Am I making the same amount as each of them, or am I making a little less than them?
No.
I think taxis typically don't they pay like a percent, kind of like in a salon they
well,
pay like a
actually,
percentage
rent
of what
the
they make.
taxi
Yeah.
from the person. So
Yeah.
let's say I rent each taxi for $1,000 a month. Does that sound fair?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So that I'm just going to add 35 to my income. That's what I wanted to know. Groovy. Thank you.
That's
All that just to find out how much money he's
forever the
making.
businessman. Hey, wait a minute, guys. Hold on. I know that we're
I'll make
trying
your
to
stock
plan
go
this
up.
job. I got to go do some accounting real quick.
I'll be right back. Go ahead, talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, you guys keep planning. I'm doing some accounting.
Have you met my character?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna have to end the campaign because he's gonna be so rich. He's just gonna go and buy the jobs off. Be like, we need you to go kill this person. He's like, here's $1 million. Kill yourself.
He's already got over 2 million.
I know. Just kill yourself.
So we haven't been able to get hold of the security badge at all, right? We can't even get a shot of one.
You haven't.
We haven't gotten there yet.
This was never a real company, so there was probably never a real
Anything.
security badge.
Okay.
At least under the Desert Ammo manufacturing name.
Okay.
It's M3.
It's M3.
She can just look like Miss Johnson, and we can walk right in the front door.
That's right. I've seen her enough times.
And we already have M3 badges from
Right.
being in there.
Oh yeah. Well, never mind. Let's let.
Oh yeah, we don't need to do the drunk bachelor.
We don't need to do that one.
It would have been fun, but we
Yeah,
don't
that was a
need to
good
do it.
idea too. That was,
Oh, we're going the less fun approach.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna
I
go
guess
more straight.
we're gonna be boring this time.
We
Those
always,
drunk
do, we always
bachelorettes.
do the fun thing. Let's surprise you with the boring thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd be surprised. I'd be
So-
surprised she shows up in a taxi.
We need to rent a nice car. She wouldn't show up in a taxi. Actually, we need to find out what kind of car she
I'm sure
drives.
Bill has a nice car, or he can buy one.
Check Hank's bar cameras because he's probably got feed of when
Oh,
she's
yeah.
shown up to give us jobs. We need to see what kind of car she drives.
Good answer.
Oh yeah. I mean,
You can just go
I've
buy
had a
one of those
shotgun.
cars, whatever it is.
I've been in Hank's cameras before. I'm sure. I know
Oh
these things.
yeah.
Do you know what we're doing?
Okay, refresh my memory.
Mrs. Johnson, we want to know what car she drove when she came to Hank's.
So
that
he's
day.
gonna check Hank's camera logs because I'm sure he's got footage of her when she's come to the bar
He
to
absolutely does.
give us jobs.
And we're gonna go buy one of those, whatever it is.
Are you?
Yeah.
And as Miss Johnson, I don't even have to talk. All I have to do is just walk in because she's a woman of few words. So
Yes. Yes, she is.
Let's see here.
I'll do the talking for you.
okay.
Aircraft.
I'm your new bodyguard. I'm over 6 foot, or I'm 6 foot, like 175. So I don't
Yeah.
think you'll argue with that.
In this party, the guys are all the short ones.
Let's
The
see.
girls are all taller than all the guys.
I'm 4'5"
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you were that short.
I'm like just
Why are you
almost
that
there.
short?
because that's how short I am.
What are
Don't
you?
I'm
question
5'2".
That's
Oh
unusual.
wow.
Kiwi
Don't
Motors
question
Virtuoso Armored Limousine.
How much is that?
$100,000.
it. I'm
100,000
Alright.
credits.
slightly taller than
Oh,
Bridget.
it's gonna kill you to buy a limousine.
It is now sunny day taxi and limousine service.
Hey, that sounds great.
92.
Think of all the,
That's it.
bridal showers and stuff like that.
You know, Vegas, you should probably have at least 5 of these.
Do I already, or do we need to buy one?
Do we need to
No,
buy
you are
4
strictly
more?
just a cab service
All right.
until now.
Until now, exactly.
Until now.
Oh.
It's gonna break
Can
you
you
under 2 mil. I know.
Can you loan me $6,000?
$6,000.
Because that'll keep me over $2 million.
You're gonna make money off of it. No, I'm not.
Oh
$6,000.
my gosh.
You're
No.
expanding your business.
You don't need any money at all.
Yeah.
You'll be fine without it.
To hire another driver.
You've moved into the realm
No
of
more money.
businessman that doesn't pay taxes.
We do need one of your cab drivers
I
to
pay
drive us there, though.
taxes.
Yeah, we do need.
I do not drive.
We need. Well, wait. Would the bodyguard be? No, the bodyguard wouldn't be the
I
driver.
got
I have
drivers.
2 bodyguards.
I got drivers. I got.
Well,
big
we
drivers.
need 2 of
Hey,
your
you gotta buy
drivers
your
to look like
driver
bodyguards.
A chauffeur suit now.
Oh well, yeah. I need to buy one with the bulletproof everything.
Well, she has 2 bodyguards, so we need at least 2 guys in suits. Do you think you could rent them a suit? No, you guys have your own cards to get in.
Rent. I can get a couple drivers in suits. That's not a big deal.
Okay.
I was gonna say, you
Money
can
bags.
rent
I'll be your new personal assistant.
skinny
All right.
I might.
self and
I mean,
No, I mean, you guys
I'm
are just
sure I can
working
find a
for
driver
me,
who
so.
wants the prestige of
I'll
going
have your personal
on
assistant,
that.
then I can talk to them, and if we have any problems, I can
Can you
use my
even train
persuasion
on
on
a
them.
driver?
That's okay.
It is
There we
quite
go.
different
We got
than a
this.
car.
Because I'm just not, I can't talk like her.
I already got driving
So-
skills, so I think they'd be competent at it.
Guys, here's the plan: get a couple of your tough-looking taxi drivers, get in suits, and have them be bodyguards. You guys are business associates. I am her new personal assistant, so that I can do the talking if need be. If we have any
Well,
problems.
I
So
want
can use
them
my
wearing
persuasion.
thug suits and us wearing nice suits.
Right.
Yeah, so
I should probably get formal wear then, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure you have a closet full.
Oh yeah, that's true. I probably already have that.
Yeah, you probably already have so many. You can just walk in and be like, I'm not sure which one I want to wear.
Oh, actually, I'm already wearing Bob formal wear. I already.
Well, no.
Armor, you're like kicking ass in like a dress that's armored.
I am. I'm wearing like an evening gown.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
wearing
got like
armor.
sequins and shit on it.
I am wearing the PD Urban Trench over it, so.
I'm
Yeah.
elegant.
Yeah, well,
yet
it's probably
functional.
not an evening gown. It's probably more of like a mini skirt, so I can like actually move around in it. But...
Right. So it's elegant, it's functional, it's sexy,
And it
kicking
kicks
your ass.
Yep,
Doing it in style.
that's right. That's all you need.
To be in the car. So.
I know.
What's wrong?
Do what?
But where we're going, it might be best if you're close.
I can be in the trunk.
Yeah, that would work.
Depends on how many of us are going in, what we're going to do. I don't know. Are you going with us? Are you going in with us?
Well, we kind of need our medic. We're going.
Well,
into
that's
a
the
heavily
thing. That's why I'm like, I think we should all go in.
I think we should all go in.
Yeah.
I'll be in the trunk
Okay.
Why are you going to be in the trunk?
because I don't want anyone seeing me anywhere right now.
Mm.
And two, if you guys get spotted, they probably won't check the trunk. And
Can I disguise him, or is it only myself I can disguise? I couldn't find it in that book. I think it's in the other book.
No, it's
It's only me.
Disguise is in here. It's in the Savage Worlds book. And
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure that disguise is
Where
just
are you
self.
writing?
Okay.
Well,
All
Where are
right.
you writing?
I couldn't find it in there. I'm sorry.
In the limo?
It will.
I actually
think
even
we're
looked
her
for
as
once.
her
Even
guest
look, it's
to this
alphabetical.
warehouse.
Yeah, limos are pretty big, I think. in
Yeah,
the
we
back.
can all
They
fit
have
in the
multiple
limo.
seats, usually seats
Underpowered.
facing each other. There's usually like bench seats.
Oh,
facing
I was
each other.
looking under edges.
Page
I don't know.
129.
We want to be
Okay.
seen together.
Allows a
well-
character to assume the appearance
Okay.
of
I think
another
what we're gonna
person.
go
So
with is
it's self.
two
Yeah,
taxi
but-
drivers will be
'cause
like
if
the
it's her-
bodyguards.
Oh man, I was in the edges.
I'm
That's
gonna do
why.
assistant so I can do the talking,
People are
and then
looking
you
for
guys.
me.
will
Well,
be,
it
like,
says
new
range
business
touch.
Probably
associates, and
knows
you know
these
they
guys
shouldn't be
probably-
questioned.
Then I can't turn someone else into it then.
You know they're not gonna.
So
be
So
saying
yeah,
her. So-
it's got a range of touch, so it's not self. So
I
would
can
say-
turn you
I'd
into
say you can
Mrs.
turn
Johnson.
somebody else into them.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. That works. That solves everything.
As long as you can touch them and they're, I'd say, a willing participant in it, you could do
Does it change my
Oh.
voice and everything too?
No.
No. That's why you're not talking. That's why she's going to be with you to talk.
Here's the question.
Yeah.
You sure you want to do that with my stressful abilities?
Oh yeah, you could lose his shot.
Boom.
I don't.
Well, let's see here.
I don't care how good your makeup. You're gonna make me look like her.
Well, what if we go old school and put some prosthetics on you?
But
Like
no,
latex,
it's still a
that's silicone,
stress
I mean.
level. It's a
It's
stress level.
Just being in that situation is going to
Well, we can make her. We can make her look like her.
Well, I was going to make him look like her. I can look
Because
like
he's
her,
worried
but
about being seen.
he's worried about being seen, but he really needs to be in the building in
With
order.
us,
Yeah.
We need
Because
his
we'll see
hacking
you climb out
abilities.
of the trunk.
Yeah.
Right.
You can just be your hacker if you want, because they won't. If you get your hood on, they won't even look.
Wait, why don't we just get you like a wig and a hat, and you know you can get like one of
A
those
baseball carrier
weird,
trench
you know,
coat,
like
That's
long
good
wig, so it'll
disguise.
kind of flop down your face, and you know.
I think we
You
should
can work
get
on
you
tablet or
a
something.
handlebar mustache,
Yeah.
too.
See.
Yeah.
Handlebar mustache.
It has been determined.
Yeah.
I want the Salvador Dali.
That's what we're saying. Handlebar will get the girls a hold on.
No, yeah.
Do the curls.
That's how it's going.
It's a great handlebar.
Fine
Yeah.
with that.
That's how it's going down.
When I think handlebar, I think like
No, it's up. It's like
They go up because
Yeah,
like a
there's the
handlebar.
curled
You know?
ones.
okay.
old school handlebars
That-
went up,
isn't
Logan.
the- isn't
Before
down
you
the-
was
That's
born, they
Fu
went
Manchu.
up.
Fu Manchu is the down.
Yeah. Fu Manchu. All right, we'll just dress him up, and I'll be Mrs. Johnson.
So here's the plan. Then the two taxi drivers are the bodyguards. She's Miss Johnson. I'm the new personal assistant, and you three are new business associates. And that's
I
all they need
might
to
be
know.
business associate.
And I don't think they're going to question beyond that because it's Miss Johnson.
Exactly. That's what I'm
You
saying. I'm
know?
not going to ask her squat.
Yeah. And if they have a problem with it, I'll just talk to them.
With your
Okay.
yes.
I'm looking at it.
Oh, we need our M3 things.
Yeah. Do you have IDs?
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
have 3 IDs.
We've been to M3.
Right. But You have a Miss Johnson.
I don't
You're not
need
gonna
one.
look at it with her.
Whoa, hold
Well-
on. We have an M3 ID. She just changes into Miss Johnson. We take a photo and I paste it
Yeah.
on there.
We can adjust the names, print new ones. In
How
the
long
cab
does it last
company.
when you
I've got
change?
an ID machine for my
10
driver.
minutes.
So
10 minutes.
Done.
Yeah.
See,
By the way,
Okay.
we have a time limit, 10 minutes. When she
Yeah.
changes.
How much is 10 minutes in actual?
10 minutes is 10 minutes.
So we
Well,
have 10 minutes.
you know, like in other
Yeah.
games, 10 minutes is
Well,
like
wait.
3 freaking hours.
But we'll role play. We'll,
All
All right, okay.
your
Now-
windows and
Use
your
common sense.
limos.
How long is it after you've done it that you
Oh,
can
no,
do
we
it
just got
again?
it.
Like, you have like a day wait or
No.
Mm-mm.
there's
should
no
be
wait?
10
Okay, it's because
No.
we get
she
back.
just makes a new roll.
Okay.
And
now the
hopefully doesn't
windows
fail.
are tinted, so they can't
Okay,
really
because
see
that way,
until we
if
roll
we
the
need
window
to
down and
get
Correct.
back out, like
There you
to
go.
stay under the radar and get
Just
back
wait
out or
till she
whatever.
change. Like just
Yeah,
wait till we pull
literally,
up to change.
we roll the window down, you talk to the guard, we roll the window back up.
'Cause
we
they're-
roll the
they're
window
all
down, they
tinted.
look at you, they're like, go ahead in, Miss Johnson.
I can't talk.
Yeah, I'll talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because she won't sound like her. She'll just look like her.
I don't think I should have to say anything though, because Miss Johnson
Yeah, sure,
was a
thanks.
woman of few words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you'd have to like roll the window down so they can
Right.
see you, maybe.
Yeah, that's
If
what
there's
I'll
any
do.
questions, I'll do the talking.
I'm just gonna roll the window down and be like,
So we print new IDs.
Yeah.
We wait till we pull up for her to change because the windows are all tinted.
Yeah.
They can't see in. It's gonna be dark anyway.
what do I need to roll
We
for
also
that?
need to
What's the
You need to
password,
roll your
Miss Johnson?
psionics.
something else we need to think about. You're probably
Okay.
gonna want to hack into their security cameras and stop them from recording because we don't want M3 knowing that we were there.
Good answer.
Because M3 knows us.
We need to
Good call.
figure out where the security.
I got a
where it's
10.
coming from first.
Okay.
You got a 10.
Where it's being run out. of,
Okay.
So I can.
Okay.
So
It's M3 though. They can have really good security.
your
Yeah.
target is 4. With a success, it's a -2 to their notice roll.
Yeah.
With a
that's what it says.
raise, it's a -4.
Oh, that's a raise then. 10 is a raise.
10 is a raise.
Yeah.
So,
For 4.
okay, so they have a -4 to their notice roll to see through your illusion.
Okay.
Okay.
Really quick.
Yeah.
Looking on the virtual network, do I see any flags for cameras in their
You-
premise?
You see this place as a dead zone. Remember how he told you it was off grid? They have nothing attached to the data net here.
So there's I don't
So
see
they're probably
any cameras.
internally recording then?
And the camera that I was hacking, do I see any cameras around the premise?
Yes, there are cameras on the guardhouse and there's cameras on the warehouse building.
Okay.
So they're all run probably through some security computer
Inside.
that's inside. This is
So
this
while we're
is
in there, we've got to
strictly-
wipe the hard drives.
It's
strictly
easier to
off
Or melt
grid.
Okay.
So
They-
while I'm in there,
Well, hopefully
Don't-
Mrs. Johnson
This is
doesn't
part of their
watch
hacking
the actual.
security
I
is
would
not
imagine
being
she
on
does.
grid.
which is probably better for them until I get in there.
Yeah, so they've got something nasty in here that
All right.
they don't
So
want.
we have to make
Yep.
sure before we leave
It
that we
works
go
except for
find it
Stuxnet.
and we wipe the recordings.
All right, so I now have a -4 to my notice rolls
What do you
to see through you.
It's such a weird word. That's what made me laugh.
All right, so you guys are ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, and she's already rolled, but I'm assuming
Yeah, we're
It's
gonna
not
wait
happening.
until we
Yeah.
get there to.
Yeah.
it's not happening till then.
No.
So
Yeah.
okay, so
Because we can find a picture of Miss Johnson online to do the security.
I've already seen her. That's all I have to do is see her.
Okay.
to this gate, to the gate,
Okay.
and the guardhouse. You see a guard come out, but you see a guard stay behind. And the guard coming out, he's got an assault rifle with him, and he walks up to the driver. Who's driving?
One of my drivers.
One of your drivers. And he
He's looking all dapper too.
gestures to roll down the window.
You need to roll down your window and tell them to let us through.
Real quick.
I said the driver's not rolling down his window. She's
She needs to
rolling
roll down her window. I'm like, he's wanting me to roll down my
Yeah.
window.
because he walked up to the front window, the driver window.
I'm gonna reach up. I'm gonna tap the driver.
We don't know her real name.
They don't know her real name either.
No.
Why would
I'm just gonna tap the driver to acknowledge him to roll down my window.
Your window.
Yes.
Okay, and he hears the window roll down, and he turns, and he
Here it goes.
We have started.
Do I see his gun on the network? Or is that also offline? real quick before we get into anything.
Let's find out if we made it through.
What?
Do I see his gun on the network? Or is it also offline?
Ooh, good answer.
You see it.
I'm gonna disable that.
Oh, Miss Terrence. We weren't expecting you. You're not on the list today.
Is that a problem?
And who are you?
I'm her new personal assistant.
I apologize, Miss Terrence. I'm going to need to see a change of itinerary. I do apologize, but you know how it is.
One moment,
the
please.
policies were set by you.
Of course. One moment, please, and I'll have that out to you. Roll the window back up. Hurry up and print something.
Print some itineraries. Oh,
Something.
you can't print nothing.
I'll just send it
We're
to
in
you.
a limousine. Are you
I'll
telling
just
me?
send it to you on your pad or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I've got some kind of his personal assistant.
Is
pad
anybody
thing.
watching what's happening outside the window?
Yes.
Yes.
We're all watching.
You see him talking into his.
Disable something quick.
You see him talking like into a radio or whatever.
It's local though. Still, it's gonna be local.
You can make the
You think?
itinerary.
And the guy in the guardhouse is a little antsy, finger on the trigger.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I make an itinerary.
Alright, make
I'm gonna
itineraries.
disable his gun real quick.
Make sure it's got the right letterhead on it.
Match and
Agree stuff?
everything. Yeah.
Okay.
5.
Oh.
You.
It's an armored limo. Even if they open fire, we're gonna be okay.
Shit. What number is that?
I'll be okay because I'll just blind all of them that's around there in a certain area. I got the large
Oh.
bursts.
I'll spend a penny on
Bust
this
us
one
all.
if I need to. It's my last
Oh
one.
gosh. Does anybody have the ability to give you bennies?
No.
Can we share
6
Betty's?
is your target number.
Idiot.
Last Benny though.
Damn.
Wow! But it exploded.
Oh yeah.
20 total.
20 total.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying to do it without him noticing either that it's off.
Okay.
And we have the itinerary ready. And
Okay.
That's to get through. What's on a 6? What's 20? How many races is that?
6.
20 is
That is
3.
3 races.
3.
Yeah.
So plus 3 to your knowledge programming roll.
14.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, shut down.
What an asshole.
But the guy in the, you still have one other guy. So he
It's the
walks
one.
up and he taps the gun barrel on the window.
Roll the window down
Tink,
and
tink, tink,
hand him
tink.
the
Well, my
itinerary.
driver rolls the window down. I'm
Okay.
in the back.
Yeah, I'm not rolling the window down.
Here you
Miss
go.
Terrence, I'm going to need that itinerary.
Here it is.
Okay, so how did you guys come up with the itinerary?
How did you come up with the itinerary?
We took the, you know what? Before you hand it to him,
Yeah.
I should be like, Jesus Christ, Terrence! I thought you said your people were like would take respect on you. They're treating you like you're just one of the normal employees. That's baloney. I say that out loud as we hand him the itinerary. We just tried to make a wag.
Okay,
And so it's like, good Lord, what kind of operation are you running here? You don't have any authority in this place.
who made the forgery while he was hacking guns?
You know how the itinerary
Do you have
is supposed to
some
work.
kind of forgery type?
I don't think so, but I have.
Is forgery an
Forgery's not
option?
really a skill, I guess.
I've got streetwise.
Oh yeah, I would think Streetwise would be
investigation.
Give me a streetwise roll.
Oh, please, sweet baby Jesus.
That would be plus charisma
Which you don't
You
have.
get a
much
plus
of.
charisma on that.
2. So
How is Bass's charisma not?
You got
negative?
bennies if you need to use one.
so I got 9.
Okay, so
What's the target?
Your target number is 4.
So I got a
Success
raise.
and a
I'm gonna give him a success.
And a raise.
It's gonna work kind of like hers. A success is gonna be a -2 to notice, and a raise will be a -4. Anything over that is just wasted.
You know,
So
we
you got a raise.
We should have
Yeah.
said we don't have any records of this particular business transaction. Should have been something like that. We'd have been all right.
No.
He's snatches it away like he's almost like done with this. He he has his hand on his weapon and he snatches it with the other hand and he reads it and his eyes go wide and he's like, Miss Johnson, I apologize.
No, not Johnson.
Not Johnson.
Terrence.
Terrence.
No, he says, Miss Johnson, I apologize.
Oh, he said Terrence first.
He did.
Ooh.
Oh.
What's your name?
An
employee number, please.
Yes, ma'am. He shows you his badge. He shows you his badge, and it is Terry Blankenship, and my
Terry, this will be taken into account.
6035. Miss Johnson, I apologize, but protocol was written by you, and if I would
Protocol
like you
is not the problem. Your attitude is the problem.
well,
Just let's start on. Let's go.
I'm just gonna tap the driver to roll up the window so we can go
stumbling
in.
along and the window is rolling up.
Open the gate.
He's like, open the fucking gate. And the gate slides open.
All right, we drive on in.
We are driving on in. We made it.
Well, there's more guards. There's a lot of stuff.
We're inside the electrified fence.
That's all right. How long did that take?
How long did that take? That interaction, I don't know, was probably maybe
About 5 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes.
Let's go
Okay.
straight to the warehouse door, looking for the door as close as soon as we get in the building.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
As the signal
Drinking
has
my
gone
hair.
out, somebody was calling something, but you see the two guards coming that are on the perimeter walk, and you see them snap to as the limo approaches, and one of them walks up and he hits a button. Like there's a keypad, and he enters the keypad number.
Somebody
and
take note of that number.
The bay doors open, and as you drive in as you drive into the warehouse is mostly vacant. There is the only other thing in here is cars, so people are parking in here. There is a section that's like if you've ever been in a warehouse, there's like it looks like a room, so it's like there's an office in there.
Oh, like
So
one
it's
little
a big open
walls.
area, and then there's
Like some walls in a corner.
some walls
kind of
that
thing.
make an office and stuff.
Okay.
So, and that's what you see.
Basically, our routers.
Once inside, let's see here.
So it's basically a
Real
big
quick,
warehouse full of cars with a little room in the corner on
Real
the corner
quick,
side.
before
Right, and there are some guards in there, in the office section. But you're Miss Johnson, so
Get out.
that
and what did you have the itinerary say that Miss Johnson was there for?
Business meeting.
Very good.
Real quick,
So I'm assuming it says Miss Johnson and Associates.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in the car's cameras. I'm watching whenever he puts in that number, and I get the
Notice.
five.
What's the goal? I can try too if you don't get it.
Um,
Mine's only a 6 though.
You want me to notice?
he
You can't see.
you see him try to shimmy his way to block, but he's blocking your view. He doesn't realize that you're watching the camera. Wait, you don't have control of the cameras.
I'm in the car's camera.
The
oh,
limousine. No,
So,
so
the
he's
front
trying to
camera?
block he thinks he's blocking something, but you notice the pattern. He
So we got the
punches
code.
in. It's a 4-digit code, and you have it.
Okay.
I'm not giving you a code.
That's fine. Well, just in case we need
You
it.
have the code.
One,
Just in
one,
case we
one,
need it.
one.
Yeah.
In case we're not leaving under our
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's like, I have that combination on my luggage.
So we're gonna make a beeline for the enclosed. The office area is enclosed, correct? So you can have privacy in there.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna make a beeline for that. Is there anyone in the office?
So you see some guards in the warehouse section, standing at attention. It's obviously impressing Miss Johnson. They're probably more lax when she's not here.
Sure.
And there's probably about 5 or 6 out in the warehouse,
Okay.
and then another 4
Inside the office.
inside the
area?
office
But you can kick them out
that
as
are
soon as we get in.
monitoring either cameras or other things that they, or maybe taking a break.
Is that where the computers would be? Is there another room in here at all?
No, so there's a warehouse where there's cars parked, and then there's the office, and that is all you see.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna go in the office and kick everybody out.
Tell them we need a private meeting.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Miss Johnson, are you sure that this is would you not like, to have your, he's obviously nervous, meeting in the lounge like usual?
Wait a minute. I thought there was no other rooms.
Yeah, I thought there was no other rooms too. We're beginning the meeting here. We will come and get you when we're ready to go to the lounge. Is there a problem?
No, I shouldn't have my men leave their stations monitoring the surveillance cameras, though.
What's your name and employee number? We seem to be having a lot of difficulty
And he
today.
shows
Perhaps
you-
you should be replaced.
He shows you his badge and gives you all of his information, and he says, "Absolutely, we will vacate. Would you,
Thank you.
like us to redirect and do a perimeter sweep?
That would be advisable.
Let's go, men." And they clear out.
All right.
While we're in here.
Now she can re-up her whatever.
Yeah, now
because-
we got a break to
Yeah.
her.
Re-roll.
Not yet.
again.
Not till we.
Yeah,
not till
I
we
wouldn't do
leave.
it yet
Right
till
before we
we're-
leave.
Okay.
Well, I only have 10 minutes, so I
There
don't.
are-
alone now.
There
Yeah, we're
are-
alone.
Oh,
Just
okay.
kicked them
All
all
right. All right.
There are windows. So
Close the
this
blinds.
is like you could
Close
watch.
the blinds.
Okay.
Yes, sure, absolutely.
Blinds.
Close
All
the
right, blinds are
blinds.
closed.
And
Doors
nobody's-
locked. Blinds closed, doors
Is
locked.
the computer in here?
There is a terminal in here.
Okay. So this is where we
Roxy,
want to be.
get to work.
Because I almost let us go to the
There
lounge,
is
but then
a
I'm like, we're
terminal
going to
in
start
here.
the meeting here, and then we'll go to the
I would appreciate if you would have your handlebar mustache on while you do this. I don't want that to
Always
come
on
off.
now.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's like permanent.
I love it.
It's got to be like a Snapchat
I love it.
filter. Can you do something like that for?
So what all, now that we've gotten all the guards out of here, what all is in this room? What do we have access to?
There are you see the camera feeds.
Which is good. We need to erase those.
Most it's a lot of monitors for camera feeds. There's cameras everywhere throughout this facility.
I just set them all to loop one little.
There's also a
Yeah, 'cause
a
then they
main
won't know.
computer terminal in here.
Okay, and that's probably the terminal you need to
But
get
if
the
you
data
notice,
from.
looking at the camera feeds, you see cameras from the guard that are on the guardhouse. You see cameras on the corners of the warehouse itself, and then you see cameras for sections of the building that you don't see.
Is there we need to look around for a trap door.
You see like a lounge area, and you see guys in lab coats sitting there talking. You see a long string, a hallway where there's no activity going on.
It's underneath.
You see a guard station
It's underneath the
by what
warehouse.
looks to be an elevator.
Yeah, it's underneath.
I think we should just get the info and go.
Can I
Let's-
pull the info I need off of this terminal?
Would you like to go and try that?
Yep.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay. Give me your hacking to get to see if you can get into it.
Woo!
Roll again.
21.
Good God!
Yeah.
10 is your target number.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's a
10?
raise. That's a raise.
That's a few raises.
Yeah.
That's 2 raises.
That's
Yeah.
2 raises.
Almost 3, just shy of 3.
So if you would now like to flip over the battle map, you have found the floor plans to and the controls for the elevator. So the way you flipped it, basically north is on your side of the table, Bill.
I don't need that. No, now that I know actually.
So you found the floor plans to the lower level.
Okay.
Okay.
Laboratory floor plans. You have found controls for the electrified fence,
Nice.
for the cameras, and for the elevator. And also, let me just say that next to the terminal, even though you had such a good hacking roll, there is a slot that looks like you slide a key card.
Okay.
I'm thinking they make the drugs down here that
real quick.
Mr. Johnson wants but can no longer get,
Real quick, I'm gonna.
which is what all of his
all of
employees
the
are on
camera
at that
footage except
dive
for
bar.
5 seconds before we arrived.
Yeah.
Knowledge programming.
I just figured it all out. Like a damn movie.
His employees are his customers.
Okay, what was your detection, Logan?
That's right.
What was your
That'd be the smart way to do it, correct?
Yeah.
Let's
Oh, we also need to erase the recordings that are already made of us. We need to get
That's
those.
I'm doing.
Oh, you're doing all at
I'm
once.
doing everything except for 5 seconds before we arrived.
Okay.
and it's just gonna
looping
loop.
that. Okay.
Okay,
Who is Drake
Got it?
Takes?
you're good.
So
It's
it's
just-
just,
Drake's
gonna,
Drake's new.
Oh, is he now?
He's a new follower of us, and he's awesome.
Okay.
it's just gonna
Drake's
loop
fine.
that 5 seconds over and over again. It's not gonna record anymore.
That's fine.
It's just that 5 seconds. And
Drake's a new regular.
New
we got the
regular.
fence controls. So I want
Yeah,
to turn
we
off
got
the
the.
fence.
Yeah. Go ahead and turn the fence off while we're here.
So out of game, we got 15 minutes.
I'm gonna
So
turn.
we might have to continue this later, but that's.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna finish the whole lab section.
No.
I think you are, but you have. Let me explain the lab to you a little bit. So, you see the floor plans. So you come down. The side.
Is this the elevator?
No, you guys are over here.
Oh, this is probably the elevator, isn't it?
So the elevator's the little section by itself.
This little spot
So
here.
and then right out of the elevator is a little guard room.
Okay.
And then they'll let you in, and this opens up into a common area. There's like lounge areas and stuff, and then along the wall there, those square rooms are offices.
Okay.
And then the little other room opposite the offices is the kitchen.
Okay,
So
the
there's
big room there.
yeah. So this big room here is lounge area for them to hang out. There's a kitchen,
Right, you're buying another.
and then there's a secure hallway that goes to the labs.
Okay.
So all the way over onto the other side is the labs.
So
Well, we bought one, didn't we? So we actually
we
have
took care
one.
of the cameras,
Oh,
and you took care of the fence.
No, we blew that one up.
So
But
What else-
Logan
what
and
else
all
do we have
or
access to?
proxy and all of that stuff, no data was found.
If anything
The
goes down, you can
electric fence is
easily
now-
say that somebody is trying to
if-
break in.
Knowledge programming for that. This is a very simple one to turn off. Once you're in there. Okay, just stop rolling.
That was like.
Just stop.
20.
Just stop rolling. How in the hell? You need different dice. Are you got cheat dice or what?
I'll
No,
tell you
these
what.
are my new ones.
He's got the pretty
Oh, you
ones.
got the pretty one.
Yeah.
From Mick. I mean, they might be cheap
They've
dice. So
been
you
very
never know what a
pretty.
Nick.
Dick.
I can't say it.
Nick the Dick
Mick.
does.
You never know what Mick sells.
Yeah. All right, so
You just glitched.
You did. Poor guy. Oh man.
so
Anyway.
all right, so this is probably a good place to stop, I'd say.
Yeah,
You
I'd say
guys
so.
You guys are in there.
Because we have.
Got some info. You have the floor plan.
we've already erased our presence, so we're safe.
You've erased your presence.
And we're gonna go
thus
straight down to the
far.
lounge, and we're gonna be right where we want to be.
You know what's what.
You know, I thought of something though. If the guards can identify us, we might need to do something to all the guards that see us.
On the way out.
We'll order another EMP bomb to be dropped here. It's okay.
We can't do that, remember?
Yeah.
So
I didn't use
tune
that.
Do you
in.
have any
I used all
First,
of them.
first
I do every
Saturday in
time.
September, we'll be
I
back
have,
with episode
computers.
8 and we will find out what kind of
Mind
data they
reading,
find.
I have
What is
blind.
this
I can blind
mysterious
them on
data
the
that
way
they're
out.
searching
I
for?
can fear them, but I don't think that makes them forget.
Right.
Maybe we'll get
So-
Vera
I'll
Marsh
figure out
to
something
help.
like that.
She's going to have to heal somebody.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Not me this time, please.
I literally
Stop
can do
punching me in the face.
Yes, please stop
the
punching
things
me in
I
the
do are
face.
combat and heal.
We have some
Right.
So, like-
Which there was none of that.
Fair enough.
So,
Pigeon Forge.
like I said, tell your friends about us. Once we hit 100 followers, we're giving away an awesome dice tower.
One of the East Coast
Subscribe
cities.
to us. Since we're affiliate, we can take subscribers. We do have merchandise. If you would look down below, you can buy shirts. There's a pillow on there. Somebody buy the pillow and send us a picture of it. I want to see it. Sweatshirts, t-shirts, pillows. I think there's a mug. Somebody buy the pillow. Come on. It's a Hypervegas pillow even, so it goes along with this game.
It would be collectible. It's the only one out there.
It's the only Hypervegas pillow out there. You'll be the only owner of a Hypervegas pillow. Buy it.
Bye.
On eBay is the only one on there. Put it on.
On eBay.
Let's see. Tomorrow we're playing AD&D 1.8 because it's not really 2 second edition. Because we're throwing a little bit of. I'm whole brewing this, but we're playing Dragonlance, and we're playing the actual Dragonlance modules.
I like your rolling idea, by the way.
My rolling idea.
Yeah, for initiative.
Character.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna use
whole new
my
second
homebrewed initiative, not
Good.
second edition.
Okay, good.
Pretty much.
Good.
So, come watch us play Dragonlance. If you know the story, don't worry. I'm gonna have them change it up a bit because they don't have to play it.
I don't know the story, so I will change it up a
She's
bit.
not even playing one of the characters. She's
No.
a Minotaur
Oh, you're not,
barbarian.
you're not doing pre-roll?
I'm a Minotaur barbarian.
Whole new
Half-elf
same
rogue.
character. Nimi is a
You're half
druid.
elf rogue?
We didn't have enough.
Follow us on what? Twitter,
Everything.
Facebook.
There wasn't was not enough
Twitter,
characters
Facebook, Instagram,
for me to play a pre-rolled one.
YouTube.
So
This video will be on
Someone
YouTube
took
later
Candace before I could get
to
it on.
round out the series. So
I think
follow
we
us
should start
there as well.
putting shit on podcasts too.
Podcast is a whole different animal. I got to do.
No, it's not. All you have to do is put the audio on there.
I know.
You got time.
Oh yeah, I got. I got time. I run this whole fucking thing, and I
You don't have to sleep.
work my regular job, and
It's
now
like he doesn't.
yeah, who needs sleep? Probably why I drink so much.
You don't need sleep. Yeah,
Twitch is why I drink so much. Damn you, Twitch.
I agree. Twitch is why I drink so much.
But follow us on the social medias and come back. So first Saturday in September, we will
started that
be.
way.
No, we won't.
Everything.
What do you mean? No,
It's
we won't?
Labor Day weekend.
First Saturday.
Oh no, it's not.
No,
Okay.
OTR is the last Saturday of August.
Oh, thanks, sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah, so first Saturday of September we'll be here.
I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not okay. Okay, it'll be the
Yeah, it would be
7th.
hard to explain your.
It'll be-
appearing in this one.
It'll be September 7th.
So weird.
That's the next time we play.
Yes.
All right, so September 7th, we'll be back with Hypervegas. Tune in, see what happens. What kind of data they steal? How can they screw this up? They've been doing so good so far.
I'm sure
I
we
gotta get a
can.
badass hacker in to take proxy out. So
That's all we need.
thanks for showing up. Like always, you guys are
It's
awesome.
way better.
And
Nice dog.
tune in Sunday tomorrow for D&D. All right.
Bye.